From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, SurfPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, there's a live look at Lynette Olson Gymnasium, as it is another big West Region girls Class AA basketball matchup here tonight at Century High School, as the Mandan Braves, receiving votes in the most recent Class AA girls basketball poll, have traveled across the Missouri River to take on the Century Patriots. Hi, good evening, basketball fans. Scott Woodmansee alongside Joe Kittell. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network as we get set to bring you a Class AA girls basketball matchup. The Century Patriots coming in 13-1 overall, 9-1 in the WDA. Mandan 10-5 and 6-4 in the WDA. And Joe, I guess tonight, we talk about it. Now we've turned into February, and we're about less than a month away from the West Region Tournament. But it's about this time where these games have a lot more meaning. Not that they don't have any meaning back in December, but now these games start to mean a whole lot as to where you're going to end up in the opening round of the West Region Tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Am I good? Yeah, for sure. I agree totally, Scott. Obviously early in the year, everyone's just kind of feeling each other out. You're just going kind of figure out where you stand in the polls, just trying to get yourself playing a little bit better basketball. And this time of year, there's some games under your belt. You want to be playing your best going into the tournaments, and you know what probably happened the first time around with these two teams. So some adjustments are made. Some things are going to be tried tonight that weren't tried the first time, and Mandan's coming in here hunting to win, and Century's going to have to do everything they can to hold them off.
Well, and we'll get a little bit more into it tonight, Joe, but we've been told that tonight the Century Patriots are going to be out with one of their premier players, and the likes of Zoe Austin will not be in the lineup tonight as she's got an illness, but we'll touch more on that as we move into, as we get inside both of those two teams. As you're listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car, drive-through oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. Well, we near closer to the opening tip as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network. A Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations at Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. Well, Joe, we talk about how big these games are, and right now let's take a look at where those standings are in the West Region. There you have it, Minot High, undefeated at 10-0. And then Century at 9-1, Legacy 8-3, and this is where it gets interesting, Joe. Bismarck High at 7-4, Mandan at 6-4, and then you've got a fall off. St. Mary's at 4-7, Dickinson 2-8, Jamestown 1-10, and Williston 0-10. So essentially, you've got Bismarck, Mandan, and Legacy battling in that 3-4-5 slot, and that can make a big difference when it gets to the tournament time.
Yeah, no question. And Mandan's played good, had a really good year so far, and they've competed with just about everybody. Obviously, they've been kind of bit by the top teams of that standings that you said, but they're a good team. They've competed with everybody. I mean, I think it was a 6-point game the last time with Century, and so I know Coach Henderson is really going to get these girls ready to play, and same with Century. Century is still just trying to find their groove, and like we said earlier tonight, they're going to have a little bit of adversity tonight, and so this will be a good test for them to see how much depth they have and see if they can't develop a little bit more tonight.
Well, you know, you take a look at Mandan as we turn into January, that they've been kind of consistent, Joe.
Yeah.
They won, they lost, they won, they lost, they won, they lost, and they won. And so I'm sure Coach Henderson tonight wants to add another W behind that W that he just got against Jamestown. But more importantly, they're coming off a tough loss to Bismarck, 54-52, and these two teams played earlier. So obviously Century and Jamestown, or Century and Mandan, and Century won that 48-43. So Mandan certainly is a team that is really right on the cusp of things, and I think they know it. But they'll always tell you the best time when you want to be playing your best basketball is around tournament time.
Yeah, and I kind of look at that a little bit different. Who did they win that they weren't maybe supposed to? And that's Bismarck Legacy. They were able to, snip Legacy.
At Legacy.
Yeah, and so that was a big win for them, and that obviously they have to play them again. But, right now they have 4 losses, Minot, Century the first time, and 2 to Bismarck High. And with that Legacy win, if they can figure out a way to get this one and maybe the Legacy one again, and all of a sudden now they're even in the mix for the 3. So, to have that signature win on your schedule or on your schedule already in your past is such a big benefit to the Mandan Braves. And again, this is a big game tonight. I know it's on the road. I know there's some stuff, but this is one they need to circle, because if they can figure out a way to come out of here with a win, all of a sudden they're sitting with a chance of really doing some damage at with a higher seed at the WDA.
Well, we talked about the Mandan, these 2 teams both being in the current poll. There you see the most recent Class 2A girls basketball poll. Of course, Minot number 1, where they've been pretty much the whole year long, followed by Century at 2, Red River back in there at 3, Davies at 4, Legacy at 5, and then you've got Horace and Mandan receiving votes. So,
and to repeat why getting to that 2 or 3 is so important, 2 and 3 avoids Minot.
Yeah.
You don't have to play Minot then.
Yeah.
4 and 5, you have to play Minot in order.
Yep.
Then if you lose to them now, you can only lose 1 more, all that kind of stuff. But if you can get into that 2 or 3 spot, you completely avoid Minot at the WDA unless it's for a championship. And so, I mean, and we've all seen WDA have upsets before, but right, when you chalk talk it should end that way. So it's such a big deal not to be in that 4 and 5, because now not only do you have a big first round game, you're gonna have to play Minot in the second probably. And so, it's really important for Mandan to be playing good basketball here down the stretch.
Well, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. Hey, we know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't waste our time or yours. Our technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll take another timeout. We come back. We'll take a look inside the Braves and the Patriots. You're listening to West Region Girls 2A Basketball on the PSP Network. Back with more after this timeout.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Well, welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Scott Woodmansee, Joe Kittell with you. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network. Hey, we keep talking about it, but let's show it to you right here where you can watch it live, the West Region Basketball Tournament right here on the PSP Network. As February 29th to March 2nd, we'll have wall-to-wall coverage for you right here on the PSP Network. And also, we've got some more basketball also tonight. Central McLean at our Redeemers in a girls Class B matchup, and then a couple of big ones coming up on Monday. Minot High down here to take on Century, then Bowman County at Glenullen Hebron, which will be a good Class B boys matchup for you. Well, Joe, let's take a look at these Mandan Braves under their 4th-year head coach and Sean Henderson, coming in 10-5, 6-4 overall, and boy, I tell you, they're led by a young lady by the name of McKenna Johnson, also Jaden Weist. But McKenna Johnson certainly has gotten over the things that happened last year. But boy, McKenna Johnson coming in here averaging double-double, and certainly she and Weist are 2 girls that make this team go.
Yeah, the beauty about McKenna is she's just continuing to get better. I remember watching her 2 years ago play as a freshman a little bit, and then last year obviously had some bumps in the roads, but the beauty of having, you know, some maturity and getting to that junior season, and now she's really thriving at almost 15 points a game, about 12 rebounds a game. Her and Jaden Weiss, the point guard post combination, has just been really, really good for Mandan so far this year.
Well, there you see those girls leaders, and you know, McKenna Johnson not in there, falling out of that. But one young lady that we'll see tonight, and Eden Fridley snuck in there at 15 a game. But Lily Bell, Maggie Fricky leading the way there, and then Brooklyn Felkley from Legacy, and then Paige Brewer, and then Eden Fridley. So
really good post play in the WDA. I mean, McKenna Johnson, Felkley, and Lily Bell.
Well, and not only McKenna Johnson coming in, you know, you talk about the double-double. She's got 53 blocks on the year, so certainly, as you know, she has certainly been. But then, you know, you look at the other pieces of that team, Joe. Haley Markle. I mean, she's just a bulldog. I mean, she just goes out and does all the things. And then you've got a Harper Harris. I mean, we've seen the Harris girls. I think there's probably one more coming. I don't know, but and then of course you've got a young lady who wore the sneakers here last year in Zaya Graybo, transfer over to Mandan. So they can go deep. Sean Henderson can go deep. He's got girls that can play. So certainly this is a team that you cannot, and not that you can take any team lightly in this West region, but this is a team that can be sneaky good at times.
So many names that played last year. I mean, that's just such a perk to have as a coach, is when you have those experiences. You go to war with so many with a whole group of girls, and then you see so many of the same faces that are relevant and important to your program back in year 2 or year 3. That's such a valuable asset to them. And this year they're more senior oriented, right? Weist and Marco, both seniors. They're just a little bit older, a little bit more mature. So yeah, it's a fun team, and like you said, they play a lot like Coach Henderson. You know, they really take the identity of Coach Henderson as far as just being a tough team, a get-after team, and a team that's really going to show up every night and work.
Well, then you look at the Century Patriots, Joe, the number 2 team in the state of North Dakota under their 3rd-year head coach, Nate Wellstead. Boy, I tell you what a job he's done so far, and the story just runs and runs and runs of this team. And, you know, since Nate Wellstead took over, been snakebit. Last year lost in that state championship game to Grand Forks Red River. But, you know, when you talk about returning players, he returns, you know, one young lady, Eden Fridley, who's committed to play hoops out at the University of Mary. But, you know, that name, it runs deep in western North Dakota. And then, you know, we talked, and then you got Erica Lee in the middle. She's going to have to play a big game tonight. But more importantly, who is going to step up tonight, Joe, and try and counter the loss of one Zoe Austin?
Yeah, Coach Wellstead came up to me just kind of giving me a heads up, saying, hey, you got any plays you can draw for missing 17 points a game in your primary ball handler? I go, is that one person or 2, Coach? And he goes, unfortunately, it's 1. But so here's one thing that I've always said to teams whenever I was coaching against a team that all of a sudden there was a sickness or an ankle or something and you didn't expect that. And all of a sudden your guys go, oh, we got them tonight. They don't have their best guy. They don't have their second best girl. Now we can relax and stuff. And it always happens that the team that play-in relaxes a minute, and the team that somebody needed to step up, steps up.
Yep.
Now, it's hard to maintain that for a long string of time, but for that one night, you really got to stay focused. If Mandan comes out focused and does their job and makes it hurt, that's important. If they relax a little bit and Olivia, they're going to start Olivia Klimple tonight. Just talking to Coach, he said Addie Weigel is for sure going to play a ton. There's nothing to do with Addie. He just wanted to keep some continuity coming off the bench. Addie's such an important piece to coming off their bench and playing minutes, and just how they rotate. He didn't want to mess with that, so he decided to go with Olivia in the starting lineup. But one of those 2 girls is definitely going to probably have to be the one that steps up and does something special tonight.
Well, it should be a fun one here tonight at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Glad you could join us here on the PSP Network. We'll take one final timeout on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations at Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. We come back. The national anthem, the starting lineups, the opening tip next right here. Mandan Century on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Welcome back to Mandan Olson Gymnasium and our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car drive-through. Oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Find us online at VIOC.com. Fairly decent crowd on hand here tonight. As now, ladies and gentlemen, as we do each and every time on the PSP Network, our national anthem. Well, a great rendition there of our national anthem, and we'd like big thank you to all those service men and women, first responders, for doing what they do for us in this country that we live in. Well, the starting lineups are going to be introduced on the floor. And first of all, for the Mandan Braves, they'll go like this at one guard. It'll be Jaden Weiss, 5'6", and a senior. The other guard will be Haley Markle. She's 5'9", and a senior. At one forward spot will be Zaya Grable, 5'9", and a junior. The other forward will be Harper Harris. She's 5'10", and a junior. And in the middle will be McKenna Johnson. She's 6'2", and a junior. Their head coach is Sean Henderson. For the Century Patriots, to go like this at one guard will be Eden Fridley. She's 5'9", and a senior. At the other guard will be Abby Foslin. She's 5'10", and a sophomore. At one forward will be Ashlyn Buckholt. She's 5'8", and a junior. The other forward will be Olivia Klimpo. She's 5'10", and a freshman. And for the and in the middle will be Erica Lee. She's 6 foot and a senior. The head coach is Nate Wellston in his third year. So it'll be Johnson, Harris, Grable, Marco, Weiss for the Braves. Century counters with Lee, Buckholtz, Foslin, Austin, and Ridley. Joe, any last-minute thoughts before we get this one underway?
I think this is an exciting game. I really like to see, Century's kind of really struggled finding, putting a lot of points on the board. Luckily, their defense has still been very good this whole year. But when it gets to those the upper echelons teams in the standings, they've struggled putting getting above 60. They've kind of always hung in the 50s and all that stuff. So this is going to be a huge test, losing 14 points a game and trying to figure out how to make up for that. And maybe it'll be something good for them going into the playoffs if they get someone to really step up tonight.
Yeah, well, they come in and averaging just over right around 62.8.
If you look at their top teams.
And then Mandan averages 66. Century gives up 39, though, and Mandan gives up 51. So it'll be a good contest here. Sure. Mandan in their road blacks with white trim. Century in their home whites with navy and scarlet trim. And we're about ready to go as Brent Kleingen will throw it up in the air. Tip is controlled by who? The Mandan Braves. That is Grable with the basketball. Grable controls center court. Now man-to-man defense for Century. Dribble entry behind the back. They post Johnson down low. Shot off the side of the basket. Rebound comes out of there to Fridley. Fridley back with it for the Patriots. Goes high right side. Valvoline down low. Fridley. Back the other way. Here comes Markle for Century. Boy, I tell you what, I do that all the time. I got to get her back in a live game. My apologies. Johnny, good call there. Nick, good call there as well. We got her in a live game now. Here's Markle down low. Spins. Shot comes off. Rebound in the hands of Johnson. Now back to Markle. Here's Weiss. Thought about it. Pounded out high there by Klimpel. Now the Braves reset.
Mandan coming out really aggressive early. They're chasing every loose ball.
High post Johnson. Johnson turns. That's a tough off-balance shot. Comes off. One and done. And Buckholz, Weiss now picks it. Now Buckholz knocks it out of bounds. And it'll stay with Mandan. Tonight's game brought to you in part by UPS Store located in South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7 and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS Store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs.
Another gritty play there by Mandan, getting the steal and causing the ball to go out on Century.
No score. They lob it into Johnson. Johnson operates on Lee. Nifty move up off the. Oh, she missed that one. Couple of bunnies down low for the Braves and not able to finish. Back come Century. Buckholz in the right corner. She's hounded there by Grable. Now skips it to Lee in the left corner. Erica goes down a little. Fridley faces up. Guarded by Harper Harris. She's going to pull for two. Long two comes down to Harper Harris.
Not a lot of movement on offense right now for Century. Ball's pretty stagnant.
Here's Markle back with it. And Markle, we're going to get a foul. I think that's going to go against Eden Fridley. It is. That'll be teams first.
Those are the ones you hate for Eden because she's just kind of in the wrong place, wrong time.
Yep.
How aggressive she plays in the game. I hope that doesn't come back to bite her.
Yeah, and you got to keep her in the ball game. That's for sure if you're Nate Wellstead. Harper Harris inbounds it, finds Grable. One bounce, reverse layup. That one comes off. Loose ball, Buckholz. She flips it up. Now ball's still loose. Now goes through.
Another 50-50 ball won by Mandan.
Mandan hustling after basketball. Here's Grable with it, the left-hander. On the bounce, now hands it off to Harper Harris. Weiss, high right side three. That one's short. Rebound to who? It comes down to Abby Foslin. Now Foslin slows it up. Still no score. Almost 3 minutes gone here in this opening half. Wide open down low. Klimpel turns and shot goes up, but she's going to be fouled in the act, and she will go to the Servpro free throw line, and that foul is going to go against Harper Harris.
Feels like Mandan's still in the first punch in this game, but they just don't have any points to show for. Good defense by Century. Just got to figure out a way to get some of those loose balls.
Klippel at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good for Olivia, and she breaks the ice for Century. They lead it 1-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Servpro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Servpro. Oh, and she gets them both. Goes back to back. And it's 2-0. Century with the early lead here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Weiss now dribble entry, now hands off to Haley Markle. Now Grable, guarded by Eden Fridley. They were teammates just a year ago. Here's Harris. She's going to turn it all the way from left side to the right side. Up off the window, rolls off, and Mandan can't buy a hoop. Outlet pass. Here comes Addie Weigel in the ball game now. I didn't see her check in.
Yeah, she checked in the free throw. She checked in.
Okay, I missed that. She has it high right side. Now down low, bad pass as they had Klimpel on the post.
Good physical defense there by Wiest.
Here's Grable, and there's a turnover on a bad pass by Wiest. And we can tell you that tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Buckholz attacks, goes baseline left, lead, jump shot, comes off, rolls around, and now Grable the weak side rebound.
And Johnny was up there putting the microphones, and he tightened them a little bit. There's not a lot of buckets going in
There's
right now.
Buckholz, she pulls up, that one's strong, and long rebound. Fridley finds Klimpel in the paint. She misses a shot. Johnson the rebound. Did a little pirouette move there on the rebound and got it off to Haley Markle. 2-0 our score. Markle's going to fire for three. That one's going to be short. Buckholz a long rebound. Century's got numbers. Buckholz angles, kicks right side. Here's a three. Fridley. That one too strong. Rebound to who? And it comes down to Grable of the Braves.
Not a lot of movement right now for the basketball. It's kind of just get it down the floor and see who can get a decent look first.
Well, you want to talk about somebody that comes at you tenaciously. It's Buckholz, and Grable went right by her. She missed the reverse save. Johnson the follow. The putback rolls off, and she's going to be fouled, and she will go to the Serve Pro free throw line. That one's going to go against Addie Weigel, her first, and that'll be Century's second team foul.
I've had the experience, I don't know if it's the pleasure of reffing Buckholz when she was younger in some JV basketball games. She gives the glare that could see right through a person if she doesn't agree with you. She's a tough competitor, and I'm sure Coach Walsh is glad she's on his team.
So McKenna Johnson coming in here averaging a double-double, 14, 6, and 12 on the season, and she's got them both, and we're knotted at deuces. 2-2 our score. And in the ball game is Kimmy McAllister from Mandan. There's a tie up in the backcourt. It's going to be a jump ball. Sarah Helderop in the ball game as well for Mandan.
Century right now is taking some shots from Mandan, but Mandan just hasn't been able to
in for Century
show
is
that on the scoreboard at all.
Caitlin Brown. So 2-2 our score on the baseline. They go Addie Weigel. Addie now goes free throw line, nowhere to go. Now there's left corner Buckholz. Buckholz goes baseline, leans in, blocked out of bounds there nicely by Zaya Grable. Little stay. It'll stay with Century.
7 on the shot clock here. Going to need some kind of a quick play to get it in.
Nate Wilstead calls out 4.
Wiest reads it perfectly.
Yep, there's a steal by Wiest. And almost threw it out of bounds, but Addie Weigel pokes it out of bounds, and it'll stay with Mandan. BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. We're tied at 2 with 13-12 to go here in the opening half on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century and Mandan. Wiest attacks. The running left-handed shot comes off. Good box out by Caitlin Brown on McKenna Johnson. And Century the rebound. Back comes Fridley. She slows it up on the bounce. Now comes near side right. That is Foslin. Now Brown thought about it. Now back to Foslin. Foslin gets in the paint, kicks it left side. Weigel, her three's on the way. That one rolls around, comes off. Rebound to Jaden Wiest.
Not a lot of movement right now for Century on offense. A lot of standing around.
Oh, nice pass. McAllister held her up. She gathers. Her shot comes off. Fridley takes it away on the rebound, and back the other way we go.
We're on pace for a 14-10 finish in this one, Scotty.
Does this have images of the Scranton game years ago? Oh, nice cut there. Oh, and a layup miss there by Abby Foslin, and she gets fouled. Substitution coming in for Century. That will be Olivia Klimpel back in.
I just got a text from a friend of mine. Someone check if it's a men's ball.
2-2 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Yes, folks, 2-2 is the score. 12 minutes to play as we've played 6 and we've got 4 points. Helderop on the weak side, now backs it out. Now goes McAllister, shot fake, couple bounces, now back Helderop. Helderop gets in the lane, poked away down there. And is it going to be an over and back? Yep, it's going to be an over and back violation. And it'll go back to Century. For over 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Ryan Family Dealership. Here's Erica Lee. Her 3 comes off. Nice rebound there. And the putback up by Foslin is no good, but she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Jaden Wiest, her first. That's the team's second.
When offense isn't smooth, the best way to figure it out is offensive rebound and transition.
Well,
just
Joe,
get down the floor fast and get extra possessions.
Well, one thing right now, and Foslin's free throw goes through, and now we've got as many points in the ball game as we've got team fouls between both teams.
Not very often that the bottom numbers are higher than the top numbers.
And Foslin goes 1 for 2. Ball tipped out of bounds. Ooh, saved nicely by Erica Lee. Fridley thought about, nice pass down low. Oh, blocked out of bounds as Klippel on a nice dime there by Eden Fridley, but better defense on the backside.
Yeah, really good scramble there from Mandan. Didn't hustle after the loose ball, but were able to catch up and get back in position to at least stop the layup from happening.
Long inbound comes out to Foslin. Now Weigel. Weigel attacks. Ooh, a little teardrop, rolls around. Oh, and that comes out. Erica Lee the rebound. Here's Klippel, high right side 3. That one too strong. Fridley the rebound. She's tied up. Here's Weigel one more time, left corner, bingo!
There we go, our first field goal of the game. Weigel in the left corner, but again, an offensive rebound, move the ball around, find someone in the left corner. Offensive rebound in transition is just a way to get in some sort of rhythm.
And on the other end, Helderop gets one to go. As Helderop with 2 makes it 6-4 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Long pass. Ooh, nice gather there by Foslin. And Weigel can't track down the loose ball. As we take a look back at that first field goal right there by Addie Weigel on a Ryan Family Dealership replay. That was the first field goal of the ball game right there.
I'm hoping that's not the play of the game, but you might want to save that just in case.
Oh, it's in there. I didn't let it sit long enough as we just got the end of that going through. Buchholz goes for the steal on Grable. Now Grable attacks. Now really Buchholz gets it. Now Buchholz against Grable. Jumps up, leans in, shot. Ooh, missed it. But she drew the foul on Zaya Grable. That's just great defense and a better play on the offensive end as she gathered herself, went up, drew contact, but missed it, but she'll shoot 2.
She's just really good defensively. She's strong and has a good base to her and long arms, and just read that perfectly of when to snatch that steal. And probably a little disappointing she didn't get an and one, but got herself to the free throw line.
Buchholz converts the first one from the Serve Pro free throw line. She will have one more. Second one, back iron too strong. Hustles after the rebound, but cannot come up with it as it comes out to Harper Harris, gets it off to Grable. Zaya on the bounce in the left hand, now goes to the right, now has it taken away, dribbles into traffic, Foslin on the steal. Here's Fridley, gathers, layup, good.
Transition offense. Let that great defense, that gap pressure that Abby Foslin just did to get that steal, let that lead into some offense.
9-4 as they lob it into Johnson. Johnson turns, tough shot. Can't get it to go, and rebound comes into the hands there of Harper Harris.
Good defense by Erica Lee there. She's done a good job holding McKenna Johnson to no points.
McAllister's shot goes up. Grable falls on the floor, and we're going to have a traveling violation. Substitution coming in as Addie Weigel comes back. Now for Century, Wiest and Anna Lyles check in for Mandan. 9-4 score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 9:41 left to play here in the opening half. Now here comes a little pressure applied. Fridley breaks it up to Erica Lee. Now a nice diagonal pass there to Weigel in the left corner. Now Fridley. Buchholz. Wiest got away with a bump there. Nice cut there. Erica Lee, little teardrop in the lane, missed it. And we're going to get a foul on Erica Lee.
Great find by Buchholz. Just wasn't able to take her time and finish the layup.
How many bunnies have we seen missed in this one? And we are going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 9:18 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Century 9, Mandan 4 back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Business or your home, across the town or across the country. We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Yep, folks, you're looking at that right. 9-4 is our score between the number 2 team in the state and a team that just received votes. Here's Helder up. She's going to attack in the lane, and we're going to get a foul out high. They're going to get Addie Weigel on the bump there. That's her second personal. That's a 15 foul on Century. Erica Lee comes out. Foslin comes in.
When points are at a premium, getting to that bonus is really important for both teams to stay aggressive and figure out a way to get there.
And we're going to have a suitcase violation. Never thought I'd hear a color guy say that with 9:02 to go in the opening half, that points are at a premium.
Well, let's see here, 6 of the 13 points are all from the free throw line so far in this one. So
there's Foslin. Nice split in the defense. Klippel, shot goes up. Nope, we're going to get a blocking foul. I believe that's going to be on Anna Lyles, and it is. So to the line will be Olivia Klippel, the 5'10 freshman, averaging 6.5 points on the season. She made her first 2 free throws. She will have 2 more from the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throws up and good. 10-4 Century on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Second one's up and good. She's perfect from the line is Klippel, and it's 11-4, the biggest lead of the ball game for Century. Here's Helderop, gets in the lane, flips one up, blocked away by Fridley. Fridley on the run out now for Century, reverses her dribble up top by the timeline, crosses over, goes downhill, running left-hander comes off, rebound tipped around, Buckholtz runs it down. In the corner, Fridley, catch, turns, fires, 3, that one comes off. Rebound Klippel. Klippel, diagonal pass, goes through the hands, now Foslin, nope, that's Brown with it. Now ahead of Fridley, now Nate Wellstead settles him down a little bit.
50-50 ball seem to have shifted a little bit now to Century. Momentum is definitely on their side right now.
Weiss went for the steal. Klippel now gets Buckholtz. She turns, fires. Oh, bingo! Buckholtz turns and fires for 3, and she buries that one. Makes it 14-4 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Don't foul.
Right down Broadway goes Weiss, and who are they going to get? Is that going to be Buckholtz?
It's going to be your second, and you're already short Zoe, one of their primary ball handlers, and to lose Buckholtz now maybe for the half is important.
There's that Ryan Family Leadership replay with Buckholtz burying that high right side 3. And that foul, as we did say, that one went on Buckholtz, her first.
It's only her first, okay.
Weiss gets her first points of the night. She comes in averaging just shy of 12 points, makes it 14-5 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. She will have one more. Will Jaden Weiss, the 5'6 senior. Got them both. Tickles the twine on the last one. 14-6, an 8-point lead. A little pressure applied, token pressure. Fridley now breaks it out. Now gets it Caitlin Brown. One bounce, nice pass. Klippel can't handle it. Ball's loose. Now back up Foslin. She's going to fire for 3. Bingo! Abby Foslin buries a 3.
Probably a good time for a Sean Henderson timeout here pretty soon. They have to figure out a way to slow them down in transition and get an offensive defensive rebound on the first try.
17-6. Harper Harris attacks, ball poked away. There's that defense again. Here's a breakout. Foslin gathers it, spins, layup off the glass and scores it. And here comes a Ryan Family Dealership and timeout on the floor. 7:11 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Opening half of play. Century 19, Mandan 6. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Hey folks, tonight's game brought to you in part by Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Hey, they present the Player of the Week as well. Head to the PSP Network social media platforms to nominate a player to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. 19-6 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As Sean Henderson had to take a TO to calm things down. That was a Ryan Family Dealership TO.
Scott, I don't think they've scored Century in any possession than just a half court. I think it's all been offensive rebounds or transition. Really good job of Century changing the tempo a little bit in this basketball game.
Well, and a great job by Century on the defensive boards as Harper Harris gets her second. That'll be the 15th foul.
I think that's the one thing that, I mean, obviously the last couple of years you've seen Logan Nisley out there and you've seen Kinnebrew out there for Patriots, so their offense was so special, but if you're going to play for Coach Wellstead, you're going to guard people. Well, and they've done a great job tonight so far of shutting the door.
Yes, they certainly have. Weiss, Towns, Weigel as she works it up the floor to Zaddy. Now out high to Erica Lee. Around the wheel, they go right wing. Buckholz. Buckholz finds Fridley. Fridley on Grable, attacks, now steps back. Now here's Weigel with it. Now Lee, 10 to shoot. Find Buckholz on the cut. She gathers on the baseline. Oh, nice pass, Lee. Oh, block. Oh, they're going to get Marco. She thought she blocked it. But they're going to get Marco on the backside. Yep, and that will be her first personal. That'll be the 16th foul.
That was the right call there. He was patient on his whistle because he's a little bit further from the basket, but he had the best angle on that call for sure.
So now Erica Lee will toe the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throws up and good for Erica. Makes it 20-6, a 14-point lead on that BNC Bank scoreboard for Century. She will have one more, make it 21-6 as Erica Lee gets them both. Ooh, Century's been pretty good from the free throw line in this opening half.
That's huge, right?
Yes, it is.
Points are at a premium.
Points are at a premium. Here's Grable on the cut. McAllister now to Markle. Markle step through move, flips it up, goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to Century. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Mason Kramer Photography. Game action shots for senior portraits. Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and on all social media platforms. 21-6, Century by 15. Here's Erica Lee in the right corner. Fridley attacks on Grable, now backs it out. Now skips it Erica Lee. Lee goes baseline, suitcase violation, will go back the other way. As Lee got a little head start there. BNC National Bank with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with the banking and wealth management service for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. 5:45 left to play here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Opening half of play. Grable on the bounce, out high. Left corner three on the way, in and out for McAllister. Great box out there by McKenna Johnson. Here's Fridley, nice bounce pass. Buckholz, one bounce, missed it. Ooh, McKenna Johnson contested. Klippel goes baseline. Works her way into Johnson. That's block number 54. Johnson playing point guard. Johnson still on the bounce. Nowhere to go. Now she's going to force one up. That one's too strong.
She's hurt. She's really hurt.
Uh-oh.
Buckholz is really hurt.
Is it really?
Yeah. She can't move her right leg right now.
Uh-oh, we got an official's timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 5:08 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 21, Mandan 6 back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Well, there you see Ashton Buckholz getting up now, and for all intents and purposes, it does not look good for that young lady, as our thoughts go out to her as she gets helped off the floor, and now Century well,
yeah, I mean, so now the 2 things can happen here, right? One is Mandan figures out a way to bring some energy and counter now with Century going to be out two of their top players for the rest of the night. That's not even a question. And Century's got a little bit of emotional stress right now. So It's just one of those things that Mandan needs to figure out a way to get back into this fight here and fast.
Yep, well, we'll see how Century reacts now as they have it. They lead 21-6. Here's Erica Lee now. Foslin on the right wing. Short corner they go. Fred Lee skips it up high to Lee. One more to Addie Weigel in the left corner. Weigel now, Fred Lee, she gathers, jabs. She's going to fire a long 3. That one's off. And long rebound run down by Grable into the front court for the Braves. Grable on the bounce. Now goes baseline. Crosses over. Now McKenna Johnson, top of the key. Oh, and she's going to get fouled. Yep, we're going to get Erica Lee.
Mandan's got to find some ways to move without the basketball. They're not sending any down screens. They're not cutting without it. Everything's a handoff or a ball screen, which just really allows Century to sit in those gaps, and there's really no place for anybody to go. And that's where all these steals and stops are coming from, is just girls are standing there allowing the Century defenders just to stay in gaps.
So McKenna Johnson at the Serve Pro free throw line, and that's her 3rd point of the night, all from the charity stripe. Makes it 21-7. Buckholz just a junior, but you hate to see something like that happen this time of the year, especially, or for that matter, any time of the year. But such a key part of this Century team. Here's Caitlin Brown. Now hands off Fridley. Now Fridley works off a screen from Brown, turns the corner on Johnson. Now lobs down low. Whipple, right place, right time. Tried to go behind the back, and it goes off her, goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Mandan. We can tell you tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience. They're heating and air experts. Hey, they're the factory authorized dealer for Aero Seal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game. Seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Ooh, the running left-hand layup by Weiss is off. Johnson the rebound. The putback no good. McAllister flies in there. She rips it out. Here's Helder out for 3. That one too strong. Long rebound to Foslin, and she's hounded. And I believe it's going to be on. Yep, McKenna Johnson will get her first. And now that's going to put Century at the Serve Pro free throw line.
Mandan needs to settle down a little bit on the offensive defensive end. They're getting good looks. They're just not finishing them.
Well, they're trying. It looks like they're trying so hard to score.
So hard. Like the stress is on their face on every shot attempt right now.
They're not letting the game come to them, and Foslin's free throw comes off.
And right now you can see the emotion just completely drained from Century. They need to take advantage of this run here in the last 3.5 before halftime.
21-7 our score.
But all three of those girls on the right side are just standing, and it just allows the defense just to sit in every gap possible.
Grable comes off a high screen, turns the corner, nowhere to go, picks her dribble up, now hands off. Good defense by Fridley on Weiss. That's a good block out of bounds. That's just great defense there by Eden Fridley. Really good defense. And for so many years,
yeah, that line's never been said before. Right?
That's what she did. That's what she did for so many years with all the scoring ability that they had in this Century lineup, but now she's asked to do both. Ooh. Oh boy, Helderop, and falling down there was Klippel, and Helderop goes right by her and scores.
Great crossover there by Helderop, getting all the way to the rim. An easy left-handed layup.
Fridley off the right elbow, that one's short. Now Helderop runs it down. 2:59 to go. Reminder of Magic Towing Intermission Report coming up. Helderop, stop and go move, goes right by Klippel, layup good, and now it's the Sarah Helderop show.
I'm not sure Coach Wallstead doesn't need to just kind of settle the troops, tell them that their teammate's going to be okay, and we just need to play hard and figure out a way to step up for her.
21-11, Foslin finds Klippel, now here's Brown, Caitlin Brown, that little teardrop in the lane, that comes off, Johnson the rebound. Gets it off to Jaden Weiss. Now back comes Mandan. Ooh, head and shoulder move there by Weiss. Left-handed layup up and good. That's 3 in a row for the Braves, and they have cut this one down. And we've got a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 2:19 to go, opening half of play at the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 21, Mandan 13. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Precious Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% finance and free consultations, virtual or in-office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at MinotBraces.com. And also Minot State University, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
My baby girl got in the camera there for a minute, Scotty.
All right.
Big old smile she gave the camera.
Back comes Century with it now. Here's Fridley with it. High right side they go. Weigel now back out. Klippel set. She's going to fire for three. Oh, hey, with the window.
Take them all. We'll take them all.
Klippel with a little kiss.
Very important stop here for Century to get back on a roll. Maybe even figure out a way to get in transition if they can get one. Need to figure out a way to just to resettle back into this basketball game.
Now Grable on the left side. That's short. Rebound to Fridley.
Go, 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 go.
24-13. Are you a cheerleader now or what? You cheerleader? You're not coaching now.
Just trying to get him to move.
You're not. Oh, here's a steal by Helderop. Helderop on the other end. Layup comes off. Rebound run down by Weiss. Now Weiss up high. They go to Grable. Grable finds Johnson on the curl. Johnson layup got it. Oh, nice play there.
Away from the basketball. She was on the left wing, cuts all the way across the lane. They find her. Great job of just moving without the ball and taking advantage of a sleeping defender.
24-15.
Stop, score, stop here would be huge to get this thing down to 2 possessions before half.
Here's Brown with it. Now to Foslin. Foslin attacks, running left-handed layup. Nope, they're going to say suitcase violation. As a turnover and back the other way we go. Now Foslin got
smoked in the face.
Got punched in the face there a little bit. So we'll see how she comes out of there. It's like almost like a Century Mandan football game right now. We're under a minute to go. 49 seconds. Here comes Mandan trying to crawl back into this one. They trail by 9. Oh, nice crossover. Held her out of the left-handed lip. Oh, missed it. Oh, here's a lead pass. Valvoline from Valvoline gathers left. She missed it. Klippel to board. And the putback out the window for Olivia Klippel.
Great hustle, great transition, getting the offensive rebound there for the Braves, or for the Patriots.
Oh, there's a shot on the other end. Shot too early by Heldrop, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Went from a 7-point game to a possibly 13, 14-point game in a matter of 30 seconds.
26-15 our score. Here's Fridley with it, gets a high screen, goes right, backs up, now steps, turns, fires for 3, bingo! Oh, Eden Fridley. On the buzzer, the big shot there by Eden Fridley to end the half for Century on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Let's see if we can catch that one as we go to break. No, we did not get that one, so we go to break on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Century 29, Mandan 15. We'll be back with our Magic Towing intermission report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about Magic Towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
guys are going to lose.
Well, welcome back to our Magic Towing intermission report. Hey, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. 29-15 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. And unfortunately, the story for this, one of the storylines for this opening half is the injury to starting forward Ashlyn Buckholtz for Century. She went down about midway through that opening half. And Joe.
That's an honor.
Yeah, how about that? Century was able to hang in there. I mean, they got that lead back to 14 after a little run there. Mandan cut it down to 24-15, but then the Century ended on a 5-0 run. But nonetheless, a pretty well played first half, Century, particularly on the defensive side of the ball in that opening half.
Yeah, for sure. Century, I thought they got back into this game, or at least got some rhythm in this game from their defense and transition, and just started to get some of those 50-50 offensive rebound balls. It's amazing, and we talked about it in the pregame show a little bit. You're missing your leading scorer, and all of a sudden 6 different girls score in that game. Leading scorer coming in is Olivia Klimpel in the first half, or Klimpel, excuse me. Klimpel in the first half. Eden Fridley only has 5. Really a balanced attack from Century. Everybody kind of got into the score column, and that's what happens when you lose some of your good players. Everybody kind of has to step up. On the other side, Mandan's got to be a little disappointed that they're not a little bit more into this fight. Down 2 of their stars for the Patriots. Everything coming into the game looks like Century's ready to rock and roll and make a play here and really challenge Century, and they just did not come out. Like you said, they didn't look stressed. They didn't look comfortable. They didn't look like they had a flow going at all. And hopefully they can come out and throw a first punch here in the first half and find McKenna Johnson and find Wiest and find Heldrop and maybe find somebody else to step up too. But yeah, if you're Century, you're very happy with the 14-point lead, especially with all the different emotional things that have happened. And Mandan's got to be a little disappointed right now.
Yeah, we talked about McKenna Johnson with just 1 field goal in that opening half. As our Magic Towing intermission report rolls on with more from Mandan Olson Gymnasium on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 21, Mandan 15. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Hey, welcome back to our Magic Towing intermission report. Hey, remember the number called Magic Towing. You need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Century leads 29-15 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. For a look at the first half individual numbers, here's Joe.
Yeah, for the Mandan Braves, they only had 3 players in the score column. They had 4 points from Jaden Wiest, 5 points from McKenna Johnson, and 6 points to Sarah Heldrop for a total of 15 points. They're trailing at half by 14 to the Century Patriots. The Patriots had 6 girls in the scoring column. Erica Lee with 2, both from the free throw line. A 3-pointer from Addie Weigel. 4 points from Ashlyn Buchholz before she went out with the injury. 5 from Eden Fridley, including a big 3 that kind of cut the lead, but extended the margin to 14 right before half. 6 points from Abby Foslin and 9 points from Olivia Klimpel in her first varsity start tonight for the Century Patriots for a total of 29, giving that 14-point lead. And like you said, free throws were huge in that first half. 6, 7, 8. 8 for 11 were the Patriots, and 5 for 6 were the Braves.
Well, you talked, Joe, about that Huge three by Buckholz, as there you see that as before she went out of the game, as hit a big three early in that first half, but unfortunately she had to leave the contest. 29-15, Century leads the BNC Bank scoreboard. Back with the start of the second half after this timeout on the PSP Network.
As Conklin took that one from his own 30-yard line, dances all the way down to the other end of the football field for his 7th touchdown of the year. Conklin over on the far sidelines, 2 over here on the left. And back to pass to Sparrow. We're going to take a shot up to Conklin. He's open over the 40, down to the 30, 20. Hello, 10-5 touchdown. Logan Conklin.
Well, back at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Hey, we want to thank you for tuning in to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Hey, remember the number called Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Well, we get set to bring you second half action here. On to the boys game to follow this one on the PSP Network.
So it looks like Addie Weigel will step in place of Ashlyn Buckholz, and just obviously you said it during the play, but Caitlin Brown took off her warm up there too to give them an extra bench player. So see a couple different players stepping up into different roles here in the second half.
Yeah, some people are going to have to certainly with the injury to Zoe Austin and now Buckholz as well.
Sickness to Zoe Austin, just so everyone.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean sickness. I should have said not injury, but sickness to Zoe Austin. So, and here we go. Mandan will have the basketball to start the second half here as they go up high to Grable. Now Grable works off a Johnson screen. And now Harris, set play there. They try to post McKenna Johnson, errant pass by Harper Harris into the hands of Century. Back comes Foslin for Century in the right corner to Lee. Up high they go to Addie Weigel. Weigel on the bounce, comes Foslin on the left wing. Foslin on the left hand, stops, leans in, finds Klippel, and we're going to get a jump ball, but Century's going to have it. And we can tell you, Ryan Family Dealerships, with specialized trading technology, no one knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan Family Dealerships. Here's Foslin's right side three. Long rebound run down there by Harper Harris. Gets it off to Grable. Now Markle tipped away. Another errant pass. Here's Foslin. Foslin now turns, heads downhill, leans in, runner off the window and scores it, does Abby Foslin.
Yeah, when you're short players or when things aren't going right, you can always play defense, and that's what Century's doing right now.
And then Grable quickly on a quick return there. She gets one as well. Her first points of the night. 31-17. Here's Fridley, guarded by Harris, goes baseline left, now pulls up. That one's short. Rebound to McKenna Johnson. Oh, gray ball in the high school hideout. They didn't see her. Here's Harper Harris, baseline right. Now out high to Markle. Marking those yellow skips, attacks, leans in, creates contact off the window and scores it, does Haley Markle.
Nice job of attacking 2 times in a row now. Mandan is just getting downhill, trying to use their experience and get to the rim and figure out ways to cut this lead.
31-19, 16-19 to go here in the ball game. Century leads this one on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Addie Weigel off a down screen. Now attacks on Grable.
No movement off the ball right now. Century's got to keep moving and finding different space.
Klippel, nifty up and under move there. Rises up too strong. And Erica Lee keeps it alive. Kicks it out to Foslin. Now Foslin attacks, and she tried to deliver to Klippel. Goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to Mandan. And here comes
Emma Davis.
Emma Davis is going to come in for Century. And I'm guessing she didn't play in that first half due to the JV game, so I'm guessing we'll probably see a lot of minutes out of Emma Davis here in this second half.
Yeah, probably just a quarters thing or a halves thing.
Yep. Oh, here's a runner in the lane by Grable. Comes off, tipped around. McKenna Johnson comes out of there with it. Harper Harris, she runs right in to Klippel, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Olivia.
Really good call there.
First personal, first team foul.
Coach Henderson really wanted that to be a shooting foul, but that would have been a pretty big stretch.
Yeah. Weiss going to trigger it inbounds, goes out high to Harris, hounded by, what are they going to say there?
Another hand check there by top of the key there by Emma Davis. Just kind of
no.
two hands on the passer.
They got Klippel on that one.
Oh, they did?
Yes, they did.
Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Yep, they got Klippel on that, on the hand check there. Now they get it into Grable to the Mandan Braves. Now we're going to get a foul. I think that's going to go against Addie Weigel. That's 3 on her.
A little discombobulated right now from Century, trying to figure out what to do defensively. Just kind of got to move your feet and play without your hands.
They inbound to Harris. Now down low Johnson. She turns. Nope, that's a travel. Yep, she just tried to bulldog her way in there. And Minot State University, the best way to predict your future is created with over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. 31-19 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Fridley works, oh, nice crossover. She pulls up on the right wing. That one rolls around, comes off. Lee battles for the rebound and pulled out of there by Harper Harris. Now Grable back with it. Grable off the left elbow. Loses it, now regathers. There's Weiss, step back 3. Bingo! Jaden Weiss with her 31st 3 of the year. And it's 31-22, big hoop there for Mandan.
Coach Henderson can feel it. He feels a little momentum right now. He was down in defensive slam doing the Duke's floor slap.
And Weiss almost got called for a reach as Addie Weigel, stop and go move, nowhere to go. Now down low Fridley, now up by Klippel. She jabs left, turns, oh, here's a steal by Weiss. Weiss on the other end, Weigel better be careful. Weiss, oh, missed the layup. Erica Lee, the rebound, outlet to Emma Davis. Now Emma, nice bounce pass. Oh, Klippel gathers. Oh, boy. That one was swatted out of bounds there by Zaya Grable.
Really good defensive translation by Mandan there. Missed an opportunity to cut the lead, but didn't pout and got back on defense and made a good play there.
On our Ryan family leadership. Here's a long 3 by Fridley. That one's short.
Allison Volk is another, or Allison Volk, another member of the bench, just popping into this game. Probably another player. They got a little JV time. Now they're just trying to figure out who can fill those gaps.
Yeah, well, yep. Somebody, yep. Who's going to be that one to step in? Here's Marco. 17-footer comes off. Long rebound run down by Erica Lee. Errant pass into the hands of the Patriots. That's Allison Volk just in the ball game. Here's a tie-up.
That's a great call. That is a very good call. He didn't fall for kind of the flop.
That was on Harper Harris. That'll be 3 on Harper Harris.
Harper did a great job of trying to exaggerate Eden's pivot or whatever that was, or shoulder shrugs, and
Caitlin Brown
caught with the hand in the cookie jar.
Caitlin Brown in the ball game now. 31-22. Foslin attacks right down Broadway. Ooh, throws it right underneath the rim. Back the other way. Here comes Helderop in the game. Helderop on the left hand. The runner comes off. Ooh. Harper Harris comes flying through. She hits the paint, and she was just out of control there. And now substitution coming in. Here comes McAllister as we can tell you, Ryan Family Leadership is a commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. 31-22, 9-point lead for Century. 13-15 to go here in the opening and in the ball game. There's left side three. Oh, bingo! How about Allison Volk coming off the bench and burying her second three of the year?
Yeah, shot that like she shot them all year, I guess. She's very comfortable there. Nice draw and kick to the left corner, and Allison at her feet set and ready to make a play.
34-22 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Johnson down low, step through move, leans in, shot up the window and scored it.
Need to find more ways of getting her catches on the move. That's the second layup of the game. Both have been moving from one side of the floor to the other.
34-24, 10-point lead now for Century. Foslin, nice pass. Fridley, jump shot right up the left wings, up and good by Eden Fridley, but a better find there by Foslin.
Yeah, great find by Foslin. That's one of the easier jump shots Eden's probably had all year. She was open for days.
36-24. Grable works off a screen from Johnson, turns the corner down the left side, contested by Foslin. Ooh, now Foslin comes up.
No, she got cramp though. I think that's a cramp. That looks like just a calf cramp there.
Yeah, it does. No, yeah, I think it's just a cramp.
That's just, I'm playing a lot of minutes that I don't normally probably get a play.
And Nate Wellstead's heart beat at about 10 more seconds per minute.
He's like, I don't know how many more JV girls I even got on. Well, we laughed, Scott, when they first came to warm up. The JV game must have been still going because there's only 7 girls out here warming up. And so it's, they have definitely stretched their bench.
Yes, they have. So I think that she have to, she's got to come out. Yep, she does come out of the ball game.
Probably needs to, too.
Yep, 36-24 our score.
Drink a little pickle juice and get back in there.
Allison Volk with it. She's a sophomore. Here's Lee. Young team on the floor for Century. Addie Weigel attacks. Erica Lee on McKenna Johnson. Bounces her way down. Flips one up. Misses it. Off Mandan. It's going to stay with Century.
The only perk to that is when you have 3, they've played together before because they just got done playing JV. You basically got 4 JV girls and Eden Fridley out there right now.
Yep. Volk catch, she turns and fires as the shot clock winds down, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. 12-point lead for Century, 36-24. On our BNC Bank scoreboard, and the Mandan Braves in the front court. Held the rock with it up top. Now goes McKenna Johnson. She turns, heads downhill, misses it. Fridley comes out of there with a loose ball. Eden in there. Here's Volk set. She's going to fire another one. That one back iron. Long rebound and nice hustle play there by Addie Weigel. Goes out of bounds. Maddie Schwend is going to check in the ball game now for Mandan. 36-24 our score.
A lot of time still for Mandan to get going and cut this lead. They just got to figure out a way to get a little momentum. Find some easy buckets, move without the ball.
Here's Helderop. Helderop now gets in the paint. The left-handed shot, too strong. Fridley the rebound. Fridley runs it in the front court for Century. Now goes enter the right wing to Weigel. Here's Klimple on the baseline. They're going to get a blocking foul. Is going to go against Jaden Weist. Her second, and that will be just the second team foul for the Braves.
Coach Wellstead showing a little bit of his experience with the boys basketball team there, running a little bit of the modern high-low set offense on that possession.
Yep. Oh, they're going to travel as Grable contested that pass, and Weigel traveled with the ball. So a turnover, and it goes back to the Mandan Braves. Weist sets the offense for Mandan. Held her up. Ooh, there's Grable. They found her. Now back out. McAllister, left side 3. That one way too strong.
And not a great look there. Defender really was still kind of guarding her and pretty tight to her there. Double catch and release. Forced that one a little bit.
There's Klimple with it. Klimple.
Just feels like, man, and everybody's trying to make a play, and none of them are really on sync together.
Fridley sets her feet, turn. Oh, shot comes off too strong. Long rebound to Weigel. Skipping the corner to Volk. Nice save there. And we're going to get a push is going to go against Jaden Wiest. It's going to be 3 on Wiest. That'll be third team foul. Substitutions coming in. Harris comes in. Oh, Haley Markle, I stand correct. Yeah, and Harper Harris did come in as well.
Yeah, just not a lot of flow right now on either team. You can tell Century, these girls haven't played a lot together and won, and Mandan just feels like they just want to win this thing. They just want to make plays so bad. They just haven't been able to get into any sync.
Emma Davis in the ball game, hands off. Weigel rises, 16-footer. Oh, that rolls around. Davis battling down low. Ball comes into the hands of Helderup. Helderup back the other way. Boy, this has been a fast game too,
Yeah,
Joe.
not a lot of whistles.
9:35 to play. Grable. Not an in here. He backs out the on-out, waits for the high screen, gets it from Schwinn. Schwinn rolls. Now one bounce, nowhere to go. Now to Markle. Markle went left, now back right, backs down, leans in, shot comes off, rebound to Fosland. To Weigel. Fosland's played a nice game for Century. Weigel down the lane, kicks it. Fridley, right side, 3, bingo! Eden Fridley with her second 3 of the night.
Yeah, and the first one stretched to 14. This one stretched it back to 15. Timely buckets by Eden Fridley.
39-24. Harper Harris flips one up, comes off. Schwinn keeps it alive, battled for it down low, and what are we going to have? I think we're going to get a foul. And that's going to go against Eden Fridley. Got caught with her hands in the cookie jar there.
Not a bad foul going for a jump ball, and she only had one going into that possession. Doing a really good job of playing without fouling this whole game, and not a bad foul there for Eden. Good way to play aggressive.
There's a right corner 3 by Harper Harris, and Grabo pokes it out of bounds. It'll go back to Central. Reminder, we're going to have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. At the end of this one, Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. We'll also have our Sport Clips MVP of the game and our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game. Here's Fridley. Skips it to Klimpel. Klimpel attacks. Now goes behind the back, and in doing so, Helderup pokes it away. Ball's loose. Now into the hands of Schwinn, who gets it to Grable. Sean Henderson says, let's go.
Yeah, they want to score without letting that defense get set. Century's been great in the half court defensively all night.
Emma Davis. Oop, yep, that was waiting to happen there. It's Emma Davis.
She wanted to get in the the book somehow, and fouling's one way.
We're going to have a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. Nate Wellston wants to talk things over. 8:05 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 39, Mandan 24. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
39-24, 8:05 to go in the ball game. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Inbound to Wiest, now back to Grable. Grable attacks in the corner. Here's Harris. Harris on the bounce, goes baseline, and she's going to be fouled in doing so. I believe that's going to be Emma Davis. Yep. Yes, it is.
Harris plays hard, man. Holy cow. She gets all the effort she can get out of the game of basketball.
16 foul on Century. Now here comes Addie Weigel into the ball game. Emma Davis is going to sit down. Wiest triggers it in to Grable. Oh, they're going to get Caitlin Brown on the hold. So that's going to put Mandan in the bonus. That's her first. Now McKenna Johnson will go to the Serve Pro free throw line. McKenna Johnson with 7 points on the night. Make it 8.
She's
39-25.
She's had some opportunities. Got a lot of post touches tonight. Just hasn't been able to finish them all.
Johnson will have one more, and she rolls that one in as well. Makes it 39-26. 13-point lead. Fridley needs some help in the backcourt now. Oh, there's a poke away by Harris. Harris, layup another end, scored it. Harper Harris. 39-20. There's another steal.
Just what the doctor ordered here for Mandan if they can get a bucket.
Here's Weiss, attacks, finds Johnson. Johnson, the runner in the lane. Shot comes up short, but she's going to be fouled. And they're going to get Eden Fridley on the personal. That'll be 3 on her. So Johnson goes back to the Serve Pro free throw line and try to cut this one down to 9. Oh, that one too strong.
For those watching at home, Ashlyn Buchholz did return to the bench on some crutches. She is there cheering on her teammates now, but she did come in on crutches there just about a minute or two ago.
Okay, well.
She's back on the bench cheering her squad on.
Oh, and she missed them both, but Grable gets a rebound. It's a jump ball. I believe it's going to go to the Mandan. It is. 7:24 to go in the ball game. 39-28. Century leads by 11. Weiss gets it in out high to Helderop. Helderop now to Harris. Harris loses the bounce. Johnson wants it. Now she's got it.
Good.
Now she turns, flips one up off balance and scored it.
Oof, I think she thought she was going to get a foul and go to the free throw line if she put it up, but nice job of finishing the bucket through the contact there for McKenna Johnson.
Yeah, 2-2-1 pressure now.
This is where Eden Fridley really needs to step up as a ball handler and leader just to keep the team calm.
Yep. Now they get it. Now they settle it down with 14 to shoot. 39-30. Comes a high screen for Fridley. She turns the corner. Ooh. Fridley step back. Here comes the deep 3. That one comes off. Rebound to Harris. One bounce, has nowhere to go. Now off to Weiss. Weiss, Helderop thought about it. She attacks. Left hand layup. Scored and one.
That's Fridley's 4th.
Helderop. The hoop and the harm.
That just turned into That just turned into Eden Fridley's 4th foul as well with 6.5 to go. That's something big here to watch. She's saying she's fine, and Wellstead's looking to the bench to see if they agree or not.
Sarah Helderop converts.
Yeah, 6-point game, 6 minutes to go.
39-33, 6:31 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 39, Mandan 33. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
It can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, the Mandan Braves have cut this down to 6. Make it 39-33, and what a run they've gone on here.
A little life in the Mandan Braves, that's for sure.
Whipple, Weigel, oh, nice pass. Lee, right down Broadway, layup, got it. That's how you break the press. 41-33. Missed shot on the other end. Back comes Century. Foslin attacks. Now goes down. Now keeps her dribble. Now loses the dribble. Ball's loose. Taken away by Helderop. Finds Grable. Grable steps back. Left-hander fires. Short. Rebound comes down to Klippel. Now she gets it off to Fridley. Nate Wellstead says slow it down.
That was a big play coming out of timeout there to stretch that back to 8 and calm everybody down.
Yep. Klippel in the paint, nowhere to go. Now finds Erica Lee. Erica Lee, her jumper on the right wing, comes off, held her off the rebound. As you said, Eden Fridley playing with those 4 personals.
Yeah, she can escape the next couple of minutes and get this thing stretched back to double digits. That'll be huge for the Patriots.
Down low, Johnson. Johnson turns in the lane, missed a shot, but she drew contact against Erica Lee. And that'll be 3 on Erica Lee, and that'll be the 8th team foul. Johnson will go to the Serve Pro free throw line. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hair slash today at sportclips.com. And Jobbers Moving Storage, they focus on the details of the process without ever losing sight of the big picture. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page. Locations in the Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com.
Kind of misses the first. That's her 3rd straight free throw missed. And 4 in a row.
4 in a row. McKenna Johnson has missed.
Those 4 points look good on the scoreboard right
Yeah,
now.
they do. As Century the rebound, 5:15 to play. Klippel on the baseline. Rides up and scores. Oh, what a big play there by the freshman.
What a big night. She's got 11 on the night. She had the assist to Lee in transition there coming out of timeout. And now that bucket is stretching back to 10.
43-33, a 10-point lead for Century. Held her up, has it taken away by Weigel. Weigel nowhere to go with it, taken away, back away by Johnson. Johnson's gonna force one up, shot comes up. Rebound comes down to Century. Sean Henderson wanted a foul, didn't get one. Fridley just nonchalantly walks it in the front court. Now Weigel, now Fridley left corner. Eden goes baseline, operates, reverse layup, missed it, but she drew contact and she'll shoot 2. And I think that's going to be on, McKenna Johnson, and that'll be 2 on her.
Really savvy move there by Eden. She got to the spot and she leaned into McKenna as she was coming late to block the shot and was able to figure out a way to get to the free throw line. Really savvy baseline drive there from Eden Fridley.
Eden Fridley toes the free throw line. 50% free throw shooter on the season is Eden. First one's up and good. Second one is no good. Long rebound run down by Mandan.
Uh-oh, we got another injury. Cramp again. It's Foslin.
Uh-oh.
Foslin's cramping again.
Makes it 44-33. And boy, you hope that's a cramp as...
Yeah, it's Foslin again.
Yep. And the Mandan faithful stood up as they tend to Abby Foslin. We'll take a little time. We'll take a timeout. 4:22 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 44-33. Century leads this one. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, another revolting development there for Century as Foslin goes to the bench. So
Darren Johnson, the assistant coach, is going to need to bring pickle juice and bananas to the next game. They don't have enough players to have cramps.
Weiss, left corner 3. That one too strong. Fridley the rebound. 4:06 to go. He weaves through traffic. Left side 3. That one rolls off there for Allison Volk. Back comes Helder up. Weiss, she's going to fire for 3. That one too strong. Long rebound to Fridley. Gets it off to Klippel. Now to Weigel. Fridley, she's going to fire. Oh, missed everything. Not a good shot there. And Nate Wellstead tapped himself, said that was my bad. I don't know what he was telling Eden Fridley.
I think as Eden was going up to shoot, he said don't or something, because he was trying to get him to calm down and take.
We're going to have a Ryan family leadership timeout on the floor. 44-33. Century leads the BNC Bank scoreboard. 3:40 to go. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. .340 to go. 44-33. Century leads Mandan. Century 13-1 overall, 9-1 in the conference, trying to move to 10-1. But they're going to have to battle down the stretch as they are playing shorthanded here tonight. As Zoe Austin out with the sickness, and then Buckholtz and Foslin both on the bench. Well, the Foslin, we're not sure what the severity of that one is. Here's Harper Harris, attack, runner in the lane, flips up off the window and scored it as Harper Harris.
Oh, we got a warning here. A little bench warning.
Yep.
I think he wanted an and one there, didn't get it.
44-35 as Sean Henderson gets a bench warning.
He's probably still a little upset about the injury timeout as well. So.
Oh, Fridley throws it away. Harper Harris. Here's Helderop, left corner three. That one rolls off. Rebound, Jaden Wiest. Wiest, she's going to fire right side three. Oh, misses everything. And saved by Harper Harris. Takes out a student. Klippel the rebound.
Harper Harris gets everything out of herself in these games. Holy cow.
Well, that's kind of runs in the family.
Man, does she play hard.
Oh, there's Erica Lee. Nice cut, layup, good.
Nice smooth little curl there from Erica Lee off a mini down screen and able to get to her left hand and make a layup. 46-35 of the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century by 11. Here's Harris. She's going to fire left side through, misses everything. And that goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Century. We don't have actual stats in front of us, but they've only made 1 3 tonight, and I know they've shot quite a few. I mean, it's not the night to have the poor shooting night that Mandan's had.
Yeah, Jaden Wiest made that 3. Here's Klippel with it. Klippel, little teardrop, comes up short. Swats it out of there, but battled for down low by Addie Weigel. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go to Century. Reminder, we'll have our jobbers, our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up, where we'll have our Sport Clips MVP and our jobbers moving and storage move of the game. 46-35. They inbound it to Fridley, high left side. Now that's Allison Volk in there as well. Klippel on the baseline. And Fridley zigged, and Klippel thought she was going to zag and threw it out of bounds. .46-35, minute 57 to play. Helderop. Back to Grable, now back to Helderop. Helderop, step back 3 on the way, missed it.
Yeah, just really not a lot of momentum or not a lot of flow to the offense right this second half here for Mandan. They just haven't been able to get into a flow or a rhythm at all to cut this lead into a small margin.
Fridley works it up, now gets it to Klippel, now to Erica Lee, now back to Addie Weigel, sets the offense. Now here's Erica Lee. Now up high, they go to Fridley, guarded by Wiest. Fridley. Oh, nice. Oh, that was been a nice pass, but just a little too hard from Volk to Erica Lee. Back comes Mandan with a minute and 18 to play. Grable, now she can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Century. Now Foslin's going to come back in. So, yeah, just a cramp for Abby.
That was a great play Allison Volk tried to make there on the baseline.
Yeah,
She wasn't able to finish it, but that's good to see her get a little comfortable out there because who knows how much they're going to need her down the stretch.
Well, that's exactly right, Joe. I mean, she could play some valuable minutes here in a few weeks.
Mike Wolf might lose a few of his JV players here for the next couple of weeks because I don't know if there's much wiggle room anymore. His JV record might go down here in the finish. It might not be as strong as he was hoping for.
Yeah. Harper Harris gets her 4th personal foul, and that's a 15th foul on Mandan. A minute to go, 46-35. Long inbound to Erica Lee. She gathers it. Ooh. Hounded by Maddie Schwinn. Here's Addie Weigel now. Weigel's going to set it. Now here's Fridley. Foslin. And there's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Weiss, if I'm not mistaken.
Away from the ball. They finally got Schwinn. Yeah.
46-35. Century leads it by 11. 44.9 to play. Piers, the Patriots. Here's Fridley up by the timeline, guarded by Harris with those 4 personals. Century's got to shoot it, about a 14-second differential. But they're not going to be in any hurry to do that. Erica Lee looks, now finds Klimpel, now to Weigel. Weigel in the lane, now Klimpel, shot fake, teardrop on the baseline's up and good for Olivia. What a game she's had.
Nice night for her to have 13.
48-35. Here's a left side 3, and they're going to bounce it out. And that's going to be the ball game as Century in a battle here tonight as they're going to win this one by a score of 48-35, as that will take us into our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads get filled up with a delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome, as Joe Kittell has made his way down to the floor. He's going to try to get a few words with Nate Wellstead and maybe, I'm guessing, Olivia Klimpel. And I'm not sure where we're going to do. I'm guessing we got to do this over here. And right now, let's go down on the floor. And Joe Kittell. Joe, take it away.
Coach Wellstead said no matter what, Olivia was doing the interview today, no matter whatever said. So first of all, who's going to be in charge of the pickle juice and the bananas for the bench coming into the next couple weeks?
Hey, I'm just proud of the girls that they fought through some adversity today. You know, that's a tough battle. Mandan fights you every possession. I'm glad our girls just kept fighting.
Yeah, no Zoe lose buckles early. Obviously some cramp issues with Flagland there, but you had some girls step up that probably only had one half from the JV game. One of them was your freshman Olivia that played both halves. Actually, talk a little bit about her game.
You know, she's got confidence to make plays on offense, and you know, first half we put her out there, started her because we knew she'd be comfortable. So I'm really happy with her effort, and you know, we're just excited about the things to come.
Yeah, talk a little bit about your defense tonight. Obviously, a little bit not with the same flow offensively, but your defense showed up again tonight. Just talk about how your girls showed up and got it done on that side of the ball.
Yeah, I think Coach Thornton's got them convinced. As long as you just play, you got a chance all the time. You know, that's kind of got to be our MO, is just go out and defend, and you know, hopefully the ball goes in a little bit better on other nights, but at least we'll defend.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win, and hopefully you get some of these girls back.
Yep.
Olivia, come on over. Olivia, you're supposed to protect me from that guy running into me there. That's supposed to be your job, but no, you haven't done a lot of these interviews yet. Congrats on the win tonight. Talk about getting into the starting lineup. Ended up being the leading scorer for the team with 13. Just talk about what you had to do to get yourself ready to step up tonight.
Well, I know Zoe was going to be gone, and I just knew that we all have to step up a little bit and kind of play a bigger role tonight.
Talk a little bit about just the teams. Mandan's obviously a hard-nosed team. They play really good defensively. They're very aggressive. Just talk about some of the trials and tribulations of this game that you had to figure out.
Well, we I don't even know her.
Talk a little bit about Eden Fridley. Obviously, having a senior like her as a freshman getting to start. Let's talk a little bit about some of the advice maybe she gave you going into tonight's game.
Well, she's a good player, and she knew kind of we all had to step up, and she just told us kind of we had to step up and make some shots tonight and play it good.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your first interview on PSP. And as a freshman, I'm guessing this won't be your last. So congrats on the win tonight.
Thanks.
Back to you, Scotty.
Well, there's a young lady that gets her first time on camera, Olivia Klippel, the freshman, and she, what a night she had tonight here. Century wins at 48-35. Our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Well, welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Century wins at 48-35. For a look at the final individual numbers, here's Joe.
Yeah, the Century Patriots, the Mandan Braves scored 35 points tonight. They had 6 people in scoring. Unfortunately, they were only able to make 1 3. Kind of a little bit of the story of the game, but they were the scoring for them. Haley Markle with 2 for Zaya Grable, 4 for Harper Harris. They had 7 from Jaden Wiest, 9 from Sarah Heldrop, and 11 from McKenna Johnson. They were 5, 6, 8. I got, there's one more. 6 for 13 from the free throw line, 7 from 13 from the free throw line. So really a tough shooting night for the Mandan Braves there for 35 points. For the Century Patriots, they scored 48. They had 7 players in the scoring column. 3 points from Addie Weigel, 4 points from Ashton Buckholz before she left with injury. 3 points from Allison Volk, 6 from Erica Lee, 8 from Abby Foslin, 11 from Eden Fridley in the leading score tonight in her first start, varsity start as a 9th grader, Olivia Klimpel, for a total of 48. Nice night for the Century Patriots. Kind of got it going there in the late first half to second half, being able to stretch that lead out.
Well, Joe, a couple more things to do here. We got to give out our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game, as tonight's move of the game sponsored by Jobbers Moving and Storage. As Jobbers, they can help you move across town or across the country. As with location in the Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen, you can find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Well, Joe, I went out and got that move of the game, and I'm going to give it to the first 3 of the ball game. There you saw it right there. Is that Addie Weigel 3 from the corner, as she gets our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game. And then Joe, now we have to give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good night for Olivia Klimpel.
And Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP. Quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Tonight's Sport Clips game MVP is
Olivia Klimpel. I think she had a great night as her first start with 13 points. She also had some big plays. She had the assist to Erica Lee out of transition coming out of the timeout, only up 6. Then it was able to hit a bucket on the next possession. So I just thought her poise was really good tonight, and she helped add some firepower to the Century Patriots tonight.
Well, that's going to do it for game number 1. As we'll take a little break here, we'll come back, reset with you. We won't have much time to do that, as they got this thing rolling right away, and we'll be back with our Valvoline and Oil pregame show. We'll set you up for the boys. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Hey, Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. Well, Joe, the girls' game is in the books. 48-35. Century wins that one. Now we turn our attention to the boys' side of things as we take a look at those boys' standings right now. Mandan High at 9-1, Bismarck 9-2. Century 8-2, Dickinson climbing their way up the ladder at 6-4. Then Mandan 5-5. Legacy a tough loss last night, 5-6. Jamestown, Williston, and St. Mary's. But we talk about tough losses, and Century took a tough one on the chin out in Dickinson on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they've gotten 3 games in a row right now that I can think anybody that knows the standards of Century Patriots, they have not played well. You know, losing here to Bismarck High, then going up to Williston and sneaking out there, and then going to Century after beating them here by 50, getting beat by 6 out there. And they're soul searching right now, and this will be hopefully a game that they can figure out a way to get it back on track.
Yeah, as we'll see as we take a look at that recent the WDA boys basketball poll. Mandan High there at number 1, followed by Bismarck climbing the ladder at 2, Davies 3, Century dropping down to 4, and then Cheyenne in there at 5, and South, Dickinson, and Fargo North receiving votes. So big game here tonight. Century and Mandan. Century trying to get back on track while the Mandan Braves are just trying to hang in the middle of the pack and see if they can knock off Century on the road. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, welcome back. AA Boys West Region Basketball game for you here tonight from Lynette Olson Gymnasium, Century and Mandan. Joe, we take a look at the Mandan Braves. We said coming in here 7-8, 5-5 on the season. And they are led by one young man by the name of Hudson Sheldon. As we take a look, makes himself part of those boys leaders, coming in averaging 20 on the season, right behind Benning and St. Romain and Falcon, and then another young man on the other side, Isaiah Schaefer. Two young men in the top 5 in the scoring tonight, but nonetheless, Mandan, boy, I tell you, and the one thing for the Mandan Braves is they're going to try to find a night. They're going to try to see if they can get some. They need to find some more scoring outside of Hudson Sheldon.
Yeah, they need the Bears Tails to step up a little bit and knock down some shots. They need Rusted Mendenwall. They need Brown Otter. They need some guys to really just bring a little consistency to them. And Hudson Sheldon is a tremendous athlete, tremendous basketball player. It's tremendous. You put any kind of a sport ball in his hand, baseball, football, basketball, baton. The guy has all the ability in the world to make things happen for the Mandan Braves. But he's only one man. They're going to need some guys to really step up and be able to help do some scoring for the Mandan in order to figure out a way to get a win tonight.
Well, yeah, and the last time these two teams met, Century won in Mandan 79-60, and Sheldon led the way with 21. Only one other play in double figures. That was Bradley Bearstel at 11. And then we turn to the Century Patriots. Well, Century, Joe, I guess we touched on it. You know, they're reeling right now. Yeah. And I know they've had some lineup changes and done some different things, and we might see one tonight. But, you know, the last time the Century, you know, they had some balanced scoring. Shaver had 18, Kemple 16, Schomer 11, and Nisley 10. But I think Century just needs to come out. You know, they've kind of had a rough stretch. You know, and that stretch kind of started when the Demons came in here and smacked them in the mouth.
That's exactly when it started. The Demons came in here and absolutely gave it to them in every way of a basketball game can go. And they probably went up to Williston thinking, everything will just be okay. But whenever you lose like that, there's holes and there's some doubt that gets creeped in. And obviously Williston, they're able to figure it out with Kemple making a big shot at the end to win the game. But then all those same problems showed up again the next week in Dickinson. So there will be a lineup change tonight, as what we hear. It sounds like Garrett Nisley is going to see his first start, the sophomore. Will get his first start. I hear he had a really good second half, and Dickinson helped lead. I think they were down 20 at half and ended up leading them back to a 6-point deficit. So he'll start instead of Jenner Smoody. But really, they're just searching. They're searching for lineups. They're searching for people to pass the ball and share it a little bit better. They're looking for people to just, play the Darren Mattern way. Play hard, play physical, play good defense, share the basketball, etc. So it'll be interesting to see if they can figure out a way to get it right.
And you want to talk about hard finishes, is you got Mandan tonight, then you got Minot on Monday.
There's no room.
Then you got Legacy. Then you got a non-conference game against Fergus Falls. Then you got St. Mary's, and then you got Minot and Bismarck on the road back-to-back. So,
yeah, they have no room to breathe anymore. I'm sure Coach Mattern said, Williston won, boys. That was your only breath left. And Mandan has a little bit easier of a schedule. Now, obviously, Williston's playing better, but they got Williston, St. Mary's, Jamestown. They got some games in there that if they can get some momentum from this one, they could really take off going to the WDA. So two teams right now, 5-5. Mandan doesn't really have that signature win either. They haven't been able to creep Bismarck High, Minot, or Century yet. But this would be an opportunity for them to get that signature win. It's a get-right game for Century. They need to figure out a way. I don't want to say must-win because this isn't the WDA tournament. This isn't the state tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is a must-play-well game. Or else you might see Darren Mattern lose his mind, and there might not be people coming out of practice rest of the week.
Well, you've been listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Senior car drive-through oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Hey, they also know you're busy when you visit their service center. They don't waste your time or theirs. Their technician can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Well, they get set to introduce the starting lineups on the floor. They'll go like this for you. First of all, for the Mandan Braves, that one guard will be T.J. Brownotter. He's 5'11" and a junior. At another guard will be Hudson Sheldon. He's 6'2" and a junior. At 1-4 will be Bradley Bearstail, 6'2" and a sophomore. And at the other 4 will be Rustin Medenwald. He's 6'2" and a senior. And in the middle will be Wyatt Peel. He's 6'3" and a senior. Their head coach in his 11th year is Brandon Schaefer. For the Patriots, well, they'll go like this. At one guard will be Isaiah Schaefer. He's 6'3" and a senior. At the other guard will be Drew Kemple. He's 6'3" and a junior. At one forward spot will be Garrett Nisley, 6'3" and a sophomore. And the other forward spot will be Oliver Jensen. He's 6'1" and a senior. And in the middle will be Cale Schomer. He's 6'5" and a senior. So it'll be Nisley, Jensen, Campo, Schaefer, and Schomer for the Patriots. It'll be Peel, Medenwald, Brownotter, Sheldon, and Bearstail for the Mandan Braves. Well, we'll take one final timeout before we get this one going. We come back. The opening tip, Century Mandan next, right here on the PSP Network.
Way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium as they continue with the starting lineups. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network as we'll try and get you up to date on some other scores going on around the state. Bismarck High up in Williston to take on the Coyotes. Minot down in Dickinson to take on the Midgets tonight, and should have some of those girls finals for you. Bismarck High over Williston, 72-26 in that one, and no score from the Minot Dickinson game as of yet, but we'll try to keep you up to date on those. Well, we're ready to go as the Braves in their road blacks with white trim. Century in their home whites with that navy and maroon trim, and we're about ready to. Mandan's lined up like they're gonna go
play dodgeball.
Like they're waiting for the snap.
Gym filled up fast for this one.
Yes, it did. Here we go as Schomer will go up against Hudson Sheldon. And we're about ready to go. And ball's in the air. Tips controlled by who? Oh, it is Century, and Kemple will control for the Patriots. Kemple goes Nisley left wing. Now out high. Jensen around the wheel. They come to Kemple. Kemple on the bounce, guarded by Sheldon, goes down Schaefer. He turns, fires on the right baseline, and he starts out the scoring.
Yeah, nice easily ball reversal there. Figure out a way to get Schaefer a nice little pivot turnaround jump shot from 12 feet.
As Isaiah Schaefer starts out, it's 2-0. Back come the Mandan Braves. There's Peel with it. Now he goes to Medenwald. Now Wyatt Peel in the right corner. Up high, Brown on. No, Medenwald. No. Sheldon couldn't handle it. Guarded by Oliver Jensen. Sheldon crossover in the lane. Nowhere to go. Has it poked away by Nisley. Bearstail 4 to shoot. Bearstail operating the lane. Bearstail will step through, scoop to the hoop. No good. Nisley the rebound.
Yeah, great defense there by Nisley on Bearstail. Good sophomore matchup there.
Jensen stop and go move. Nice pass. Schomer. He goes up. Oh, he missed it. Gets his own rebound. Missed it again. Did Schomer.
Tried to bring down the house on the second possession. Wasn't able to finish the dunk.
Tried to rattle the cage early. Oh, nice dump there. Medenwald on the cut. And a nice dime there by Mr. Sheldon. And we're tied at deuces on a BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Nisley, high right side. Now Nisley looks, surveys, nothing there. Now between the legs on the bounce, skips it high left side to Jensen. Here's Kemple, guarded by Bearstail. Kemble goes baseline, cut off, double up there. Slips through, loses his bounce. Now Nisley, he steps into a long three. Bingo!
Yeah, I've had a chance to be around Mr. Nisley quite a bit, and that kid has not lacked confidence, and he's got the jumper to prove it.
5-2 our score to BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Brownotter in the left corner, guarded by Schaefer. Now Bears tail with it. That's Briley. Now wide peel. Now to Brownotter. Brownotter looks. Now Briley Bears tail. Now Medenwald. Now to Brownotter. He fires a deep three, and he got it at Briley Bears tail. I'm sorry, that's TJ Brownotter, his 33rd on the year. We're tied at 5.
Another confident shooter there, and TJ Brownotter just absolutely nailed that in Schomer's face.
Here's Kemple on the right wing. Kemple, high post to Schomer. Schomer puts it on the floor, nowhere to go with it after the one bounce. Yep, we're going to get a reach in. It's going to go against Wyatt Peel.
A little bit of a clothesline there on the ball screen defense.
First personal, first team foul. So Jensen will be the trigger man for Century. Gets it into Kemple. There's Schomer with it. Now back to Kemple. Kemple's going to fire for 3. That one comes off. Schaefer the rebound. Schaefer turns, teardrop in the lanes, up and good for Isaiah Schaefer.
You'll love to see that out of your senior, your leader, getting in there, doing some dirty work, figuring out a way to get an offensive rebound, put back, get his team a little momentum.
7-5 as Peel operates down the left block. Nope, suitcase violation. Will go back the other way. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza serving the Magic City for over 25 fabulous years. 7-5 our score. Here's Jensen. Jensen operates the offense now. He attacks on the right side. Nowhere to go. Oh, he tried to get it to this thing in the corner, taken away by Sheldon. And now taken away by Schaefer as Bearstill lost it. Here's Kemple. He thought about it. Now Kemple attacks. Left-handed. Oh, he missed it. Schomer the follows up and good.
Back-to-back now. Buckets coming off of just hustle plays and offensive rebounds. Good job pursuit of the basketball for the Patriots.
There's Bearstill's 3. That's going to be tipped into the hands by Medenwald, into the hands of Brownotter. Here's a steal by Kemple. Kemple goes down.
That is not a travel.
Schomer on the trail.
That is not a travel. You can slide on your back as long as you need to in the game of basketball.
11-5 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As a quick 6 for Century. Sheldon operates, finds a cutting. Hale, oh, his layup is up and good for Justin Hale, who checks into the ball game.
Don't look down in this game. There's a little more scoring going on. We're getting the back and forth a little bit.
It's going to be all on you for the score sheet, my friend.
I gotcha.
11-7 our score, 13:50 to go. Opening half of play at a BNC Bank scoreboard. Jensen, high right side. Now they post up Schaefer. Schaefer faces up. He rises up. Hooks another one. He's 3 for 3.
Nice rhythm jump shot there from Schaefer. 3 for 3 on the field so far tonight.
Schaefer's got a little bit of that feeling going on right now.
You know, if they're going to get it back and get in that groove again, they're going to need him. And good to see him come out with some urgency tonight.
Here's Bedenwald. Now finds Hale. Nope, that's a suitcase violation. We can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it with over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire with over more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Ajira Spears checks in. Also in for Mandan, that is
the other Bearstill.
Riley Bearstill in for Mandan. Here's Nisley. Deep 3 on the left wing, comes off. And it's run down there by Brownotter. He finds Sheldon. Sheldon down the lane. Nowhere to go. He's triple teamed down low, doubled up. Nowhere to go with it. Now finds Brownotter. Catch, fire 3. Bingo for TJ.
Yeah, Nisley got caught there digging in on Sheldon, trying to get a turnover, and end up giving him a wide open 3 to TJ Brownotter.
13-10 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Kemple with it. Kemple attacks on the baseline. Oh, the C's party goes up and lays it in as Drew Kemple. 15-10, Century by 5, 12:34 to go in opening half. Sheldon yet to score, thought he walked. No, he's going to be, what are we going to get here?
Oh, we got We had 2 different calls there. Refs come together, get it right.
Jura Spears gets called for the foul. First person, Gibby Kennebrew checks in now for Century. 15-10, Patriots lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Long inbound to Hale. Hale, left elbow jumper, that one comes off. We're going to get a foul, we're going to go the other way. They're going to get Wyatt Peel, and that's going to be number 2 on Wyatt Peel. So he's going to have to come out of the ball game. Getting off the bench there is Strand Wrestler. Strand Wrestler, a 6'3" senior, gets off the bench. He'll spell Wyatt Peel.
Already 3 deep on the bench for Mandan. They've had to go deep early.
Yep, as Kennebrew now finds Nisley. Nisley out of bounds. Skips it to Kennebrew on the left wing. Here's a handoff, Schaefer. He turns the corner, Schaefer in the lane. The teardrop's up and good for Isaiah. Ooh, that's a tough shot there for Isaiah. Schaefer makes it 17-10.
Patriots are getting leadership tonight out of number 5.
Here's Sheldon, left corner 3 on the way for Bearstail. That comes off for Bradley, rebound to Schaefer. Schaefer on the bounce, slows it up.
Just about got tackled by Coach Mattern there to slow it up.
Now Kempo. Now here's Spears. Spears, he's going to go down the lane, nowhere to go. Now Kempo. Kempo attacks and poked out of bounds by Sheldon. And we'll go back the other way. Take a look at our Ryan Family Dealership replay on that Isaiah Schaefer teardrop in the lane. A pretty one at that for Isaiah. And back on the other end, what do we got? We got a foul. It's going to go against Gibby Kennebrew, first personal.
Yeah, Hunter went right at Gibby there. And
second team foul. So to the Serve Pro free throw line will go Hudson Sheldon, 24/7 emergency service, trained technician with advanced technology, fine water clear restoration. It's Serve Pro.
First points for Hudson Sheldon there. So far, St. Mary's or Century's done a really good job of just keeping them in front and using their length.
17-11, Century by 6. 11:19 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Jenner Smoody subs in for Nisley for the first time.
Yep, oh, we're gonna have a lane violation. Oh, but Sheldon buried it, didn't matter. Hudson Sheldon buries them both. As Jenner Smoody checks in now. Kemple is gonna run it up the far side for the Pats. Skips it to Smoody. He loses it, gets it back. Smoody attacks. In traffic, here's Kemple in the lane. Now kicks Smoody. Smoody, right wing 3. That one comes off. Spears hustles after it, but right there to get it is Brownotter for Mandan. Here's Hale with it in the left corner. Hale on the bounce. Now brings it top of the key. Now to Brownotter. Now back to Riley Bearsdale. Now Wrestler. Now Briley Bearsdale. In the lane. He attacks. Off the window, too strong. And rebound out to Spears for Century.
Century's got to get Schaefer a touch here. He's 4 for 4 from the field. When he touches it, good things happen.
Yes, they do. Gibby Kennebrew, high right side. Gibby on the bounce, goes baseline, nowhere to go. Now skips it out. Kemp one more pass. Smoody thought about it. Pass to Spears, and he threw it away. Taken away by Briley Bearsdale. He angles towards the corner, nowhere to go with it. Now Brownotter on the trail.
Rough start for Smoody. Missed 3 and a turnover on the 2 possessions.
Here's Riley Bearsdale, now to Briley. Brownotter guarded by Smoody. Puts it on the floor. Brownotter. Nifty move there. And Kemple thought it went off of Bearsdale. Substitution. Sheldon back in. Mendenwald back in for Mandan. BNC National Bank. Your life is busy, but we'll make managing money easy with location in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online. BNC.bank. Lob inside Mendenwald. Mendenwald gathers. Here's Sheldon between the rings. He crosses over on Kennebrew. He attacks, running left-handed layups up and good for Hudson Sheldon.
There's a lot of athleticism in that matchup. Sheldon and Kennebrew and Hunter Sheldon gave him a little lesson about first step.
Wow, 17-14. Mandan's cut it to 3. Kennebrew now out high to Kemple. Now Smoody near the timeline. Now he attacks. Here's Spears. They're going to leave him alone. He's going to fire a 3. Oh, and he buries it. Ooh. first 3 of the season.
That wasn't a mistake by Schaefer. He was not guarding him at all, and Spears said, put that on the scouting report next time.
So Spears, and that one's going to go against Gibby Kinnebrew.
That's the worst when you're a coach. You got a sub sitting there for a kid, and then he makes the 3, and he ends up having to come out right afterwards.
He was 0 for 3 on the season, but that's his first, and it's a 26-point lead for Century on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sheldon goes baseline, forces a shot. There's Schaefer on the loose ball. Kempo walks it into the front court. 9 minutes to play. Hands off Smoody. Smoody, he attacks. Ooh, diagonal pass. Gathered by Schomer. Nowhere to go with it. Now he gets it off. Here's Kinnebrew. Left side. 3. Bingo!
Everybody's making them right now for the Patriots.
And we got a Ryan family leadership timeout on the floor. 8:48 to go here in the opening half of play. Century 23, Mandan 14. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, Ajira Spears in the ball game. Oh, that's the, I think I had one more in there too. Well, here we go, back to live action, 23-14 on our Sheldon Bear's tail in the elbow. Now in the paint, nowhere to go. Now he finds himself right by the hoop, goes up, and Kinnebrew attacks with him at the 10, nothing, and now Bearstail comes out of there with it. Here's Sheldon, one bounce, rises up for 3 and buries it.
That was a stop and start if I've seen one. That was a great play there by Hudson Sheldon, just being able to get to his jumper and staying behind the arc.
High right side, they go to Smoody, 23-17 now on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Smoody attack, nice dump pass, Schomer layup, oh, he missed it, gets it back, goes up, scores it and 1. Oh, he missed the 2, and then he gets the hoop, and he'll try to finish the harm.
Good play there from Kale, sticking with it. Obviously, he wants to make the first one, but sticks with it and able to score through the contact.
Third team foul on the Mandan Braves. I can tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Schomer
hasn't been smooth for Schomer, but he does have 7 points. He's just missed a few bunnies along the way.
Makes it 26-17, 7:54 to play here in the opening half. Bearstail leans in, shot too strong. Kemple the weak side rebound. That was Briley on the miss. Here's a steal by Sheldon. Sheldon, he attacks, scored and 1. Oh, was that a quick move?
Meet you at the
by
rim.
Hudson Sheldon.
Yeah, he's probably the only guy that there's not many people in the state that can meet him at the rim, and they're going to win that battle. Good anticipation, good steal, and then able to rise up over Kemple and put a little insult on the injury from the turnover. Another lane violation. It's just not disciplined right there. Century just got to stay focused, stay locked in.
And Sheldon misses the free throw, but there's a lane violation. Sheldon converts, makes it 26-20 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Been about 5 or 6 possessions now where Schaefer still has, Schaefer has not touched the ball in the half court.
Here's Kinnebrew, left corner 3. Rolls off, Schomer the rebound. Smoody, shot fake. There's Kemple, one more pass. Kinnebrew now down low, Schaefer. Schaefer faces up on the baseline, rise up and scores it. He had a missed shot.
5 for 5. Good things happen with the basketball in his hand right now. Good offensive rebound there. Way to keep that ball in play for the Patriots.
28-20, 7:13 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Hale. He's going to fire a 3. That one's short. Rebound. Here's a leak out. Kinnebrew gathers it, has to save it, and he does into the hands of Brownotter.
Great play by Gibby.
Yep, now Kinnebrew pokes it away. Good hustle play there, and now Kemple slows it down, walks it into the front court.
Just outstanding. Doesn't get the layup he wants on the one end. Just not a great pass, but sticks with it, plays hard. Gibby Kinnebrew right there with a heads-up play.
Here's Schomer, now finds Smoody. He catches, he's going to fire for 3. In and out, back down for Jenner Smoody.
Good for Jenner, obviously coming off the bench tonight for the first time all year, able to knock down an early 3.
Schaefer almost a steal at the timeline. Medenwald, he gets it to Bradley Bearstail. Briley attacks. Ooh, flips one up and under. Briley Bearstail with a nifty move there.
Good defense by Smoody, better offense by Bearstail.
31-22. Kemple works off a double screen. Now Kinnebrew. Now they find Schaefer with it, guarded by Hale. Schaefer dribbles to the right wing. Now backs in. Now steps over, fires, fall away. 3 comes off too strong. It's off. Kemple goes out of bounds. We can tell you tonight's game is brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage.
Yeah, a little bit of a oopsie there. Coach, referee ended up pointing the wrong direction, corrected himself, got the call right, get everybody organized.
31-22, the inbound to Kemple. Now they get Schaefer at the elbow. Schaefer faces up on Hale, goes left, flips one up, goes over the fire and scores it. And holds his hands out and says, he can't guard me.
6 for 7 now for Isaiah Schaefer. It's the one heat check 3 is the only one he's missed.
33-22, 11-point lead. Here's Bearstail. Oh, Bearstail from the left corner buries it.
A little too much room.
Bearstail.
Yeah, Nisley's got to get to that 3 a little quicker, chase him off the line, make him dribble it.
33-25. Here's Kemple on the right wing. Kemple skips it. Nisley now up high to Jensen. Jensen attacks. Nice. Oh, ball tipped in the air. And Schaefer comes out of there with it. Schaefer down low. Now he goes out high to Kemple. One more pass. Nisley. He fires deep corner 3. Comes off. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Medenwald. He gets it off to Sheldon. 5 minutes. Sheldon thought about a 3. Now finds Hale on the trail. Now Brownotter. Here's Bearstail. That's Briley with it. Shot goes up, and Schomer comes up with the rebound.
Love the leadership out of Schaefer right now. He is exhausted. He has not taken a minute off this floor. He's played both ends of the floor, extra plays.
Gets it on the baseline, loses it now.
He's exhausted.
Into the hands of Bradley Bearstail. He's going to step into, oh! La Rusty Gillette with the kiss.
The bank is open.
(33-28). Here's Jensen with it. Jensen dribble entry on the right wing. Now goes baseline right. Now he's doubled up. Steps through, kicks in the corner. Nisley, he catches, rises up. He buries one to Garrett Nisley.
That's a great shot for Nisley. Nice inside out there. Good job for Ole finding him. Inside out 3, knocked it down. 2 for 4 from the 3 right now for Garrett Nisley.
36-28. Back and forth we go. Here's Hale with it. The left hand. He attacks with the left hand, goes up, loses it out of bounds. And he says that he fouled me. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Hey, they also present the Player of the Week. Head to the PSP Network social media platform to nominate a player to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes.
Joey Kralik joins the floor for the first time tonight.
Yep, as you said, Joey Kralik. Here's Jensen down low to Kemple. Kemple squares up. Works on Sheldon. Now he kicks it. Jensen, right side three. Misses everything. Loose ball comes into the hands of Hale. Here's Wyatt Peel. Peel attacks. And they're going to get an offensive foul as Kemple. Kemple kind of sold that one a little bit as Peel is going to pick up his third.
I'm going to refrain from an opinion.
Okay. 36-28. Here's Nisley. Now he gets it off. Around the wheel they come. Smoody. Smoody attacks. Gets in the lane. Kicks out to Nisley. Now Garrett on the bounce. Up high to Smoody. Shot fake. Now gets in the paint. Shot fake again. Leans in. Shot too strong, but he got Riley Bearstail in the air, and he will shoot two as Riley Bearstail gets his first personal. That'll be the 15th foul on Mandan with 3 minutes to play, an 8-point lead for Century. Smoody sets, delivers, and rattles it home.
Nice job there by Smoody, just using shot fakes and pivots to get himself a little bit of wiggle room and keep the pressure on the Mandan Braves.
37-28. Smoody will have another one. Second one's up. That one's back iron. Comes off long into the hands of the Mandan Braves. Smoody with forward. He goes 1 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line. Here's Sheldon, guarded by Jensen. Jensen bodies him up. Sheldon leans in. Shot rolls off, and ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to Century. They're going to say Strand Wrestler tipped it out of bounds. Now Medwall back in for
Oliver Jensen.
Mandan.
Oliver Jensen's done a great job so far in Hudson Sheldon. He's absolutely using his strength and athleticism to keep him in front of him and keep him away from the hoop.
Smoody looks, ooh, he had Kralik, didn't give it to him. Now they go Kemple. Now left side, Jensen on the wing. Jensen's going to attack, gets in the paint. Finds Nisley on the right wing. He's going to rise for three. That one comes off. Kralik to board, the putback. Oh, he missed it. Hey, how about Joey Kralik in there? The sophomore working hard for Century.
That's why he's in there. Joey Kralik couldn't jump over a Garrison phone book, but he'll outplay you at the post and figure out a way to get an offense or defensive rebound.
He couldn't out-jump a Garrison phone book. Now I've heard it all. I have heard it all. Free throw by Kralik from the Serve Pro free throw line's up and good.
Nah, those are the kind of guys, those kinds of plays is exactly what Coach Maynard's looking for out of his group to kind of, get the ship right again, and good for Joey to be able to get that done for him.
Joey goes 1 for 2. That's lead left. Back to 10. Justin Hale in the front court now for Mandan. Hands off to Riley Bearstail. Now he sets a screen for Sheldon. Nothing there. Sheldon attacking on this. He crosses him over. Now spins. Nowhere to go. Now he finds Brownouter. Left corner three. TJ too strong. Kralik the rebound.
Hudson's got a few, but man, Century's done a good job in the half court guarding him and really showing chest, showing hands, and keeping him in front.
Yeah, here's Smoody. Now he backs his dribble out. Ooh, Sheldon almost got a steal. Here's Jensen in the left corner. Now Jensen, he rises, fires, and scores. Jensen with his first points of the night. Puts Century up 12, and the ball will go out of bounds. Tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Presswich Orthodontics, specializing in bracing and Invisalign. For all ages, they offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun and relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at MyNotBraces.com. Century by 12. Remember, we'll have a Magic Towing intermission report coming up. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. You need a tow, no job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-519-4011. Here's Sheldon brought down Broadway. He misses it. It's Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota.
Good look there from Hudson Sheldon. Easiest one he's had all night.
Yep.
Just wasn't able to get it on with his left hand.
Here's Nisley up high to Kinnebrew. Now Gibby on the bounce.
Oh, good look.
There's a three.
Kralik again.
Nisley, yep. Battle from the weak side, and Schaefer's going to get a steal. Nope, now Braves gets it back. Nisley contests him, and Riley Bearstail goes up and finishes it.
Yeah, Riley's got 10 here in the first half. Good hustle play there. Schaefer just wasn't even able to finish the steal.
Even the boss man liked that one, Joe.
For those who wonder, a phone book is what they used to put phone numbers in for the internet. Don't really make them. For our younger listeners out there.
And you're right, in Garrison, that's not a very thick phone book either.
About 110 pages.
Kinnebrew attacks with the left hand off the window and scores it, does Gibby Kinnebrew.
That's the whole McLean County. About only 20 pages for Garrison.
There's a steal. Oh, Kinnebrew. Smoody keeps it alive. Schaefer, catch, fire, three, bingo!
You can't give him a look like that. That's way too wide open. Isaiah Schaefer is absolutely willing his team right now on both ends of the floor.
Here's Bearstail, left side three. Nestle the rebound. 3 seconds, 2. Schaefer lets one fly. Oh, it's going to count. Kinnebrew on the buzzer.
Way to stay with the play from Gibby. I don't know if Schaefer meant to pass it, but he's either assist or an offensive rebound. Either way, way to play through the horn there from Gibby Kinnebrew.
Oh, what a finish there to this one as Gibby Kinnebrew on the horn flips up to the left hand. And that'll take us into our Magic Towing Intermission Report on the BNC Bank scoreboard as we go to break. Century 47, Mandan 30, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster,
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Well, welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. As at the break of the BNC Bank scoreboard, Century leads it 47-30, a 17-point lead. And boy, I tell you what, Joe, it was a 7-0 finish for Century to end that first half, and they extend that lead up to a 17-point lead going in the break.
Hustle play after hustle play for Century there to finish the half, and just a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy, a lot of effort right now out of anybody that Coach Madden's thrown into the game.
Yep, as a reminder, we can tell you coming up too, we will have that West Region Basketball Tournament for you right here on the PSP Network, February 29th through March the 2nd. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage for you of that coming up the end of this month. Also, we've got some more action coming up as this Monday we'll have two of them for you, Minot and Century. Nick Hallberg will have the call for you, that one right here at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. And then Bowman County will be at Glenelg and Hebron, and we'll have that one for you as well on the PSP Network. As our Magic Towing Intermission Report rolls on with more after this timeout. Century leads at 47-30 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Well, welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium and our Magic Towing Intermission Report for a look at the first half individual numbers. Here's Joe.
Yeah, Mandan Braves scored 30 points in the first half. They were led in scoring by both Briley Barristill with 10, including 2 3-pointers, and Hudson Sheldon with 10. He went to the line for 3 from the free throw line and also to 3. 6 points for TJ Brownouter, both from the 3-point line. 2 for Justin Hale and 2 for Rustin Mendenwall for a total of 30 points. The Century Patriots played 9 players and 9 players scored. Very, very impressive effort for all 9 guys there in the first half. 1 point for Joey Kralik, 2 points for Oliver Jensen, 2 points for Drew Kemple, 3 from Ajuro Spears, a 3-pointer from the top of the key. 6 points for Garrett Nisley, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. Jenner Smoody had 4 points, 7 points for Gibby Kinnebrew, including that heroic 2-pointer there with less than a second on the clock. 7 for Cale Schomer, and 15 points for Isaiah Schaefer. Isaiah is 7 for 9 from the 3, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. Really impressive first half for a total of 47 points for the Century Patriots.
Yeah, it sure was. And as you talked about, Joe, one of those well, no, I guess we didn't. Well, did we put it in highlight 2? No, we did not. As
that looked like Flasher.
Yeah, it was. As I was found the highlight, I stuck it in there, but apparently not. But our Magic Towing Intermission Report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one, okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here, let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Okay, we'll turn that down as it sounds like one of our basket mics has gone dead, as we're having all kinds of fun issues going on here. But, well, I did check in the break, Joe. I did check to see in the save file. I got the
It's there.
I saw it's there. I saw the Kinnebrew one as well. So
we got it somewhere. We'll find it.
We've got it there. I promise you.
We will find it.
We will find that as we get set to start our second half action here. Update from Williston. Bismarck High leads the Coyotes 41-19 at the break.
Sounds like Bismarck High is still rolling. Momentum right now on their side.
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow, no job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number on your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Well, it'll be Jensen, Schaefer, Nisley, Kemple, and Schomer for Century to start the second half.
I've been around Coach Schaefer a long time, watched a lot of his teams play, and not very often does he get out work like they did in the first half there. It'll be interesting to see how they come out here in the second half and what fight they bring and see if they can get back into this ball game.
Yeah, an impressive first half there for Century is Mandan. They'll start Bedenwald, Bearstail, that's Briley, Brown Otter, Peel, and Sheldon the way they started the game as well, as Brown Otter has it on the left wing. Now, Bedenwald all alone. Century's defense. Oh, he missed it. The putback is up and good as Century was sleeping there.
It was a great screen from Hudson Sheldon. They were basically face guarding him. No help side defense. Hudson said the back screen, wide open layup for rested Mendenwall.
47-32 as Mandan starts the scoring off. Now Kemple jump stop in the lane. Oh boy, he had a wide open shot, didn't take it. Schomer on the baseline. He's going to rise up. That one comes off. Jensen the rebound, shot fake, gets him in the air, and then we're going to get a foul, and that's going to be, is it going to be Sheldon or Bearstail?
I looked at Sheldon. I'm thinking it's him. Yep.
Yep, it will be.
Just as important as, Mandan coming out with some fighting energy here. It's just as important for Century to bring it again. Keep playing good basketball, keep doing the things you're doing to get you this big lead, and finish, play strong, play a whole 36-minute game.
Yep, as we know, one basket mic is on. The other one, I think the batteries went, yeah, that's what, as Jensen hustles after it, as Jensen makes one of two.
You can just see Century, every hustle play, every play with energy. Their whole bench is cheering it on, knowing how important those things are right now to get back and stay in a groove.
Jensen goes 1 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line, and back come the Braves, trailing this one by 16. Sheldon behind the back in the lane, over to upright, kicks Brown out of left corner three on the way. That one comes off, and rebound. They're going to say it's off Nisley. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Mason Kramer Photography. Game action shots for senior portraits. Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and on all social media platforms. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Mandan. 48-32 final score from the girls' game. Earlier it was 48-35. Century winning that one, moving their record to 10-1 in the conference, 14-1 overall. Here's Medenwald, attacks down the left side, nowhere to go with it. Now here's Brownouter. Brownouter crosses over. Now Peel steps in. He's going to rise up. 10-footer, too strong. Oh. Loose ball comes out to Mandan. Here's Brownouter with it. Now Peel again. Peel spins down the lane. Little teardrop, too strong. Nisley, the weak sideboard.
Good finish there from Nisley. Good two-handed rebound after giving up an offensive rebound. The possession shot earlier.
Nisley sets the offense in motion for Century. Hands off Jensen. Jensen, oh, he was a little late, but he gets it back. Here's Kemple, left side three, bingo for Drew Kemple.
Good job of just securing the basketball and finding the open shooter after all the deflections.
51-32, 16 minutes to go.
They are just hugging.
Look at Jensen. Hudson. He is just absolutely in his mug.
Doing it without hands, just doing it with all body, but still.
Wyatt Peel steps into a long deuce.
Yeah. Hudson Sheldon finally feels like he's playing quarterback again on those last couple possessions.
51-34. Kemple, now Jensen. Now they find Schaefer on the baseline. Schaefer spins, turns, rises, and scores.
He's so good at just getting elevated before everybody else and getting to the top of his jump shot. And just a really nice job there. 8 for 10 now from the field for Isaiah Schaefer.
53-34. Hudson gets in the paint, spins, nowhere to go, and throws it errantly. Here's Kemple. Kemple, he's going to attack, lays it up and in, does Drew Kemple.
Play there from Kemple, taking it all the way to the rim. No one stopped him, figured out a way to get to the rack.
55-34. Century by 21. Here's Bearstail now. Sheldon goes baseline, leans in, tough shot. He missed it.
Garrett Nisley got caught out of defensive stance there. Needed to give some help there and just wasn't in position.
Yep, they're going to get Nisley on the foul.
Got to be able to stay in the stance for 36 minutes.
Sheldon goes to the ServPro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's ServPro. Free throw by Hudson comes off.
You think Coach Mattern sent a message that Sheldon Hudson is not beating us in the second half?
You mean Hudson Sheldon or Sheldon Hudson?
Well,
Sheldon Hudson.
We'll go Hudson Sheldon instead.
Okay.
But Hudson Sheldon is not gonna beat us this second half. We are putting bodies and bodies and bodies on him. They're gonna get another lane violation. That's the third lane violation they've had this half.
And Sheldon just hesitated and waited for it too. He goes 1 for 2, makes it 55-35. Johnny Haugen on the camera for us tonight, doing a great job. He's the executive producer. I certainly am not. Here's Jensen, reverse layup. Oh, missed it. The putback's up and good.
Yeah, good job from Jensen just sticking with that and being able to not finish it.
Sheldon on the other end. He hangs and scores.
Tough finish there from Hudson. Nice.
Sheldon, and we've got a Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. 14:27 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 57, Mandan 37. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Ryan Family Dealerships. For 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. That's driveryan.com. 57-37, Century by 20. Here's Jensen in the short corner, skips at Nisley, left wing 3. Wide open look, buries it, does Garrett Nisley.
Yeah, he's a pure shooter as they come. You give him that much room, he's going to knock her down. He's 3 for 6 on the night, all from behind the arc.
Oh, and good defense there by Kemple, as they're going to say it's off. Mandan will go the other way as
double deflection.
Garrett Nisley with 9 on the night, 3 threes. Keppel works it in the front court. Here's Nisley. He's got those pink shoes on now. Between him and Oliver Jensen. Here's Schomer. He's got some bright ones on too. Kempel back to Schomer. Schomer in the lane, now back to Kempel. Kempel left side 3, got it.
Nice second half so far from Drew. He's got 8 points, 2 threes already here in the second half. Coming out firing.
63-37 as Kennebrew gets off the bench. Here's Wyatt Peel. Wyatt leans in on Schomer and pulls up from about 10 feet and scores it as Wyatt Peel.
Nice physical take there and scoring over the top of the defender.
63-39. Here's a poke away, and Sheldon saves it. Wow, what a hustle play that was.
That was athletic. The dive, the spin, and then able to keep that thing in play and give his team a chance.
Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Minot State University. 13-14 left to go in the ball game. 63-39. And we're going to get a shot clock reset.
They're saying that he had enough control to get new possession there, as far as just basically trying to pass it. It's a controlled deflection or controlled toss, so it gives them possession.
Oh, here's Gibby Kennebrew as he rises on the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Riley Bearstail. Second team foul. Gibby Kennebrew will tell the third pro free throw line for Century. 63-39. Gibby's first one rolls around. Comes off for Gibby. He's got 7 in that opening half. Missed them both. Back comes Mandan. Hale controls now. Yeah, that's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go against Justin Hale.
And that's a nice switch there from Schomer. State.
Second, and a warning had been assessed to third.
Bench warning for Mandan's coaching staff. Our head coach, Brad Schaefer.
63-39. Here's Kennebrew on the high right side. Looks inside to Schomer. Oh, he got caught in the air. Ball's loose. We're going to get a tie up. It's going to stay with Century.
Not as much flow to this second half as it was in the first half.
No, there's not.
Real choppy and a lot of loose balls diving on the floor. A lot of just jump ball type possessionaires.
They inbound it. Kempel. Now Kempel backs in on Sheldon. Drop step base left-handed jump hook is no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands. Gibby Kennebrew runs it down. Gets it Kempel. Left corner 3 on the way. That one's off. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Here comes Sheldon on the other end. Leans in on Schaefer, goes up and drew the contact, but it comes off, and Sheldon will go to the line and shoot 2, and Isaiah Schaefer will get his first personal of the evening.
Nothing wrong with that hustle from Schaefer.
Nope.
Getting downfield, getting down the court, not letting Hudson get up and dunk it and get this crowd back into it.
Spears and Smoody getting set to check in. Free throws up and good by Hudson Sheldon. He will have one more. 63-40 at 23-point lead for Century. Hudson will have another one. That one, second one rolls off. Oh.
They're getting close to the point of a balk, so you actually can't do anything.
Is that another lane violation?
Yeah, Hudson's holding on to it a little different every time, and yeah, I don't want to say it's a balk, but you have to do the same thing every time, and when he holds on to it a little extra, it's almost purposely to trick the defense, but who knows? I don't know. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I just think it's getting close to that.
I don't know how many he's got, but
he's 3 for 4 in the second half on the free throw.
Is he?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
He's got 5 in the second half. 3 for
2,
4
3, 4, 5, right?
Yep. He's made 3 free throws.
Okay. We had a foul there, did we not? That was last one.
just out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay. I was looking at my score sheet. Smoody, blocked away there, but nicely by Medenwald.
Good defense from Mandan there. See if they can turn it into points on the
Here's
other end.
Hale on the shot fake. His 3 comes up short. Now to Kemple. Out to Kennebrew. Now he finds diagonal pass Spears. He goes up. Oh, look out.
There's nothing extra there. Hudson went for the ball. He actually grabbed wrist. There's nothing there. Just only cheerleaders in danger. That's all that was.
It's a hustle play there by Hudson Sheldon.
Yep. Good find there from Kennebrew. Good run by Spears on the leak out there to even get down the floor.
So Spears will go to the line, the Serve Pro free throw line. He'll shoot 2.
Oof.
Free throw by Ajur is too strong. He'll have 1 more.
And then
64.
And then hasn't been able to shrink this lead at all, and need to figure out a way to get some stops and some scores in a row. So they can cut this thing down to 10.
Yep, 64-41. Sheldon goes baseline and kicks it in the corner. Here's Medenwald for 3. That's in and out. Rebound, Gibby Kennebrew. 11:23 to play in the ball game. Century in control, 64-41. Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. Darren Mandan wants to talk things over. 11:16 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 64, Mandan 41. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
A reminder at the end of this one, we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Schaefer will be the trigger man now for Century. They lob it in. Kemple, he catches, can't finish. Spears keeps it alive, but into the hands of Sheldon. And now Sheldon walks it into the front court. Sheldon's going to take a long 3. Oh, and he got it. Hudson Sheldon.
He's really developed a nice skill set there. That's not something he had in years past, being able just to pull up from that deep off a ball screen.
64-44. Smoody jump stop. Now gives it Kennebrew. He thought about it. Now Kennebrew attacks. Tried to go to Schaefer, poked out of bounds by Hale, and it'll stay with Century as Brownout are going to check in for Mandan.
Pretty workmanlike so far this second half for Century, just kind of doing what they need to do to keep the lead, but not really doing anything to stretch it.
Yep. Triggered into Schaefer. No, he gets it on the hand back. Goes baseline. A little one-hander on the baseline's up and good. Ooh, that's a tough shot.
He's had a night. He is 2 for 2 now in the second half for the field. I mean, he's 9 for 11 in the game.
66-44. What a night for Isaiah Schaefer. The block there. Back comes Century. They lead by 22 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Spears Kennebrew, he turns, he's gonna fire for 3, and Gibby got one.
Second three-pointer for Gibby on the game. He's got 10 as well. Just looks smooth there as well, knocking the inside-out 3.
Well, here's a steal. Kennebrew on their end. Kennebrew goes up, and he ripped it from Sheldon, and then Sheldon fouled him as had that been an open lane, Gibby was going to go send that one home.
Not going to lie, we really wanted to see those two at the rim and see who was going to finish it.
Third personal for Hudson Sheldon as we drip under 10 minutes to play, 9:56 to be exact. It's Kennebrew. Toes the serve pro free throw line. Free throw's no good by Gibby.
0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, he is. He's missed his last 3 from the charity stripe. Nisley comes back in. Hale comes in.
His sister is on the sideline right now watching Gibby play. They had a big win last night at Northern.
Yeah, they did.
I think Ashton had maybe 7 3-pointers or something, did I see? Or she had some sort of a big night, big 3-point arc night against Northern State last
they're
night.
undefeated on the road, huh?
They're rolling. Rick Newman's got them playing.
Yeah, he does.
Minot State tomorrow night, who's ever in town.
70-44, shot by Hale, comes off, rebound to Nisley. Here's Gibby, and Kennebrew attacks, hangs, high off the glass and scores. It does Gibby Kennebrew.
He just, every game gets a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
Yep, he certainly does. Here's Medenwald, quick 3 from the corner. Spears on the weak side rebound, loses it in the hands of Hale. Shot fake, Hale turns, and he's going to find himself a wide open jumper. 72-46. 8:59 to go in the ball game. Here's Kennebrew on the skip. Kennebrew jumper on the baseline and no good, but Medenwald's going to foul him. And Kennebrew will go back to the serve pro free throw line. 17 fouls now for Mandan. Kennebrew, free throw comes off. Short. Well, guess we know what Gibby's going to be working on here, huh?
I think IPT's going to be open tonight for some free throws with Dad. There's always something to work on, Gibby. Just when you have a good game, there's always something else you can go get better at.
And he will have one more, and that one rolls in for Gibby. 73-46. Sheldon loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Mandan Ryan Family Dealerships. The commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations at Minot Wilson or shop online at driveryan.com. That's Ryan Family Dealerships. And they're going to get Kennebrew.
Holding Sheldon.
Third team foul. Inbound to Hale. Now he hands off. That's Riley Bearstail with it. Riley spins, turns, shot comes off. Nisley the rebound.
Done a good job on him in the second half, holding him scoreless after a 10-point first half.
In the front court. Here's Kennebrew on the right wing. Now he goes short corner to Kemple. Kemple. Smoody dives, doesn't get it. Kemple operates in the lane. Kemple up with the left hand and scored it.
Nice take there for Drew. 12-point game, 10th point in the second half.
75-46. Here's Sheldon at the free throw line. Nowhere to go with it. Brownouter thought about it. Well, it looks like Century got a little bit of a message sent to him after that Dickinson game a couple nights ago. Sheldon lets one. Oh, that was in and out. Weak side rebound into the hands of Smoody.
That's the beauty of having a coach like Coach Madden, who's pretty much seen just about everything on a high school basketball floor, and being able to get his team refocused and show up tonight against a good Mandan team. It's not over yet, obviously.
No, it certainly isn't.
But right now, momentum is definitely sitting in the blue and red.
Dylan Gerke in the ball game for the Mandan Braves. Inbound to Bearstail, back to Hale. Now he skips it right side of Medenwald. Jabs right, now on the bounce. Now they post up Sheldon on Schomer. Sheldon in the lane, operates. Tough shot with the left hand. And they're going to get Cale Schomer with his first personal foul. Fourth team foul on Century. 7:27 to play. On a BNC Bank scoreboard, 75-46, Century leads it. Reminder, the PSP Network will be right back here on Monday night as the Magi come to town. It's a make-up game.
Won't
Sheldon
that be a
misses
good
that
game?
one. Oof, that'll be intense.
And I'll have a lot of things riding on that.
Yes, they will, as Sheldon will have another one. Sheldon gets one of two. (75-47), 7:23 to play. Kemple works it into the front court for Century. Nisley now. Now Darren Matter says back it out. Let's spread it out and run the offense. Kennebrew is going to attack on the baseline, and in doing so, he's going to be hammered there by Justin Hale. That'll be Hale's third. That's only that'll be the 8th team foul.
Really.
So send Gibby Kennebrew back to a place where he hasn't been real friendly to him.
It's about the only place hasn't been good for him tonight.
The Serve Pro free throw line. Sets, delivers. Oh, we got that one. A little better form by Gibby there. (76-47). Second one, that one's got them both.
Sure did. Now 4 from 8 from the free throw line, just like that.
Well, a 30-point lead now for Century. Here's Gerke. He crosses over on Nisley. Now finds Sheldon, guarded by Kennebrew. Ooh. Oh, Sheldon. Little jab by Sheldon. Now Hale. Ooh, little push off by Hale. He goes up and scores it off the window. Does Justin Hale.
A lot of awkward contact there from Mandan, from Hale and Sheldon. Able to still figure out a way to get the shot.
And
there's the downside of jumping really high. Is sometimes you get picked out of the air.
That'll be 4 on Hudson Sheldon as Jensen's going to check in. Schaefer's going to check in. Kennebrew and Nisley will sit down. Sheldon will sit down with those 4 personal fouls. 77-49 our score. Cale Schomer will tell the Serve Pro free throw line one more time for Century here. Free throw by Cale, in and out. Smoody. I'm going to say he was over the back.
Yeah.
As Smoody tipped it in, but basket will not count as he was over the back there. So Schomer misses the free throw. He had 7 in that opening half. Did Schomer, and not scored here. Brown Otter around the wheel they come. Here's Justin Hale. Gets in the paint, now attacks, nowhere to go. Now turns, fires, and scored it to Justin Hale.
Great defense from Oliver Jensen, just better offense from Justin Hale there, getting the pivot jump shot and knocking down the little turnaround.
77-51. Oh, Schomer kicks it out of bounds. And they'll go back to.
Really important for Century. I mean, not really important. They're probably going to figure it out, but just to finish strong here and finish clean and figure out ways to get it done.
Oh, it's amazing the text messages you get from people in sunny places listening to us on the PSP Network. Glad to have you aboard. Here's Justin Hale. He's trying to be Mr. Instant Offense for Mandan, as pulling it out of there is Smoody, and Darren Matter wants Ryan Family Leadership time on the floor. We'll take one as well. 5:46 to go in this one. Century 77, Mandan 51 on the BNC Bank score. We're back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
77-51 our score. Darren Mandan takes timeout. Sets up some offense here. Jensen looking to go. Darren Mandan.
Not what they call a timeout to do.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to call a timeout and have a turnover. Back comes Mandan. Sheldon back in the ball game now with those 4 personals as they working around the wheel. The Brown Otter on the left side. Now here's Justin Hale. Yep, and that's going to be an out.
Yeah.
Yep, he finally got.
Yeah, he's gotten away with a few and wasn't going to get away with that one. Good job defensively there by Schomer, and
turns
kept him in front of him the
holds
whole
his
time.
hands up and says, "Well, what do you? Well, yeah, I can tell you what you did. I mean,
you hit him right in the center of the chest with your forearm. That's what you did."
77-51. The C's part there for Oliver Jensen, and he goes in and lays it up.
He's an important piece for this team. He's
he is.
Good defensively. He's a good athlete. Handles the ball a little bit in the half court. He's really, really valuable for this squad.
Boy, Justin Hale certainly getting his shots up here for the Mandan Braves. 79-51.
Senior averaging 5 points a game. He's looking for some opportunities here.
Yeah, he is. Here's Jensen, guarded by Sheldon. Jensen gets by him, leans in, and wide open layup again.
Sheldon's probably on him to keep him from fouling the 5th time and kind of just let Oliver go right by him that time so he wouldn't pick up the foul.
81-51, Sheldon in the lane, and he drew the foul. That's going to go against Oliver Jensen. 16 foul for Century, but that's not going to matter here as Sheldon was shooting in the act, so he will go to the line as Century leads it by 30. Free throw by Hudson's up and good. Well, he shot a lot of free throws this second half.
Yeah, he has. He's done a good job of getting there. Obviously, Century's doing everything they can to be physical with them and making them earn every one of them from the stripe.
81-52.
Joey Kralik rechecked back in there.
I don't think they gave him the point, did they?
Not sure.
It should be 81-52 is what I had it at.
Made the first, I'm pretty sure.
Schaefer, yeah, there we go.
Look at you. You're the producer, you're the play-by-play, you're the official scorebook.
That's the auditor.
I mean, what can't you
get a foul as Briley Bearstail picks up his second, and Isaiah Schaefer toes the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throws up and good for Isaiah. What a night he's had.
Really has. He's been, he's 9 for 11 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3, now 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe. Mandan's clearing the bench. Gage Miller coming in. Ryder Peel coming in. Gerke's in. Strand Wrestler's in. And Riley Bearstail is in there.
I think it's a smart move from Schaefer. As hard as Hudson plays and as physical as this they have been to him, there's no sense of doing anything silly out there.
Isaiah gets them both. 83-52. With the ball, that's Gage Miller. Now he goes up high to Wrestler. Now they go in the corner to Peel. That's Ryder Peel. Now here's Gage Miller with it. Gage. Now to Bearstail. Bearstail attacks, has it taken away by Kemple. Kemple in the open floor, attacks on Peel. Oh, nice little block there by Ryder Peel.
A good defense by Ryder for sure. Kemple's a very good finisher and able to get back in transition and stop him from scoring as a
Gage Miller goes baseline. Gerke, had a wide open three. A little running jumper in the lane, comes off, and now Darren Matters is going to go to his bench. Here comes, we're going to have substitutions. Kennebrew's coming in. Nisley's coming in. Aldinger's going to come in. Bearstail will sit down for Mandan, as in there for Mandan, that is Doug Sheldon. Doug Sheldon in there now.
Great night from Schaefer. 21 points. Really set the tone early defensively and offensively. Just brought a lot of energy, a lot of leadership tonight.
They go down to Aldinger. He goes in the left corner, Nisley. Nisley catches and fires for three and scores it, does Garrett Nisley.
His fourth of the game. He's 4 for 7 from the three. Nice find from his sophomore running mate, Braylon Aldinger.
86-52. Ryder Peel on a bounce. He's got nowhere to go. Now he tries to look backside. The wrestler taken away by Kralik. Kralik going to play a little point guard here. Finds Lissy on the trail. Here's Smoody. He's going to get back in the scoring column. Too strong. Rebound to wrestler. 2:35 to play. Gerke on a bounce. Now he goes in the corner to Sheldon. Now Gerke gets it back. Gerke. Gage Miller. Gerke in the lane, comes off. Kralik the rebound. He wants to play point guard. Xavier Harlestead gets in.
And he did it.
Yeah, he did. Kralik attacks, and he missed it. Xavier Harlestead getting ready to check in. Sheldon, first personal. So Joey Kralik will go to the third pro free throw line. Free throw by Joey is up and good. 87-52. Nisley sits down.
He goes from being a sophomore to a starter. Doesn't get to play these minutes anymore.
Second one by Joey. Rolls around and goes in. I like that guy.
Coach Matter.
I like his game.
He's exactly what Coach Matter needs. He's one of those tough kids that can come in, eat up some minutes. He's got 5 fouls if he needs to use them. But he rebounds really well for a guy his size, a guy with his athleticism. He's got long arms. He's a good athlete. I tease him about his jumping, but he's a good athlete. I mean, his brother was a college pitcher at UMary, I think, for a little bit. And yeah, he's a good athlete, but he's got a great motor.
Harlestead on the rebound. His shot is no good. 1:38 to play. Yeah, here comes a couple more substitutions for Century. I don't. Braden Heinley coming off the bench. Also, Gil Sheldon. Oh, Strand Wrestler from the left wing. Eight, 88-54 our score. Heinley comes in also in the ball game. Jamel Lynch in the ball game as well for Century. And also in there, I think we said Heinley. Oh, and Harlestead throws it out of bounds.
Not many games Xavier Harlestead's playing point guard, so it's a different lineup out there for him, but we'll turn over there.
6 to play in the ball game. Century is going to win this one here tonight. Peel, almost a takeaway there by Heinley. Oh, Gerke with a deep three.
Good play there by Gerke. Dylan Gerke with the big three, getting himself into the book tonight.
88-57. Harlestead in the paint. Harlestead trying to score. Oh, and he lays it in to Xavier. 90-57. Joe Kittell making his way down to the playing floor. Here's Gerke in the lane and off wrestler's hands, out of bounds. 20.3 to play. Yes, I think Aldinger is going to come up and get it, and I think he's just going to hang on to it. They're just going to let this one run out, and that's exactly what they're going to do. And the Century Patriots are going to move to 13-2 overall, 9-2 in the conference. Sheldon bounces it out, and there's your final score, 92-57. Century wins it. That'll take us into our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads post-game report here. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit online at planningteam.com, and Shots Crossroads get filled up in the delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Big night tonight for Century as they put 92 on the board against the Mandan Braves. Mandan, well, they dropped to 7-9 overall, 5-6 in the conference, and we will try to get a few words with head coach Darren Mattern, and we'll find out who Joe is going to elect tonight to interview. I'm guessing Isaiah Schaefer, or he might talk to Gibby Kinnebrew or Nisley. Well, we'll find out as Joe's on the floor right now. Let's go down on the floor and Joe Kittell. Joe, take it away.
Well, Coach Mattern, a little bump in the road the last couple weeks with you and your team, but tonight it felt like you guys came out with an intensity, came out with a mission, a really good game plan for Hudson Sheldon. Let's talk a little bit about what practice has been like leading up into this game and what the game plan was to get this right.
Well, I think it's kind of one of those deals where we just had to make some adjustments offensively, and I thought, the last week of practice, I thought things went very, very well, and you got to play smart basketball, because if you don't on the offensive end, it leads to defensive breakdowns, and I think that's what was happening for about a 2-3 week stretch there. And we cleaned some things up, and I thought we made a lot better decisions tonight, and we just want to carry that momentum going forward.
Yeah, you had some great lead. I thought Isaiah Schaefer just absolutely came out tonight on a mission to get your guys' team right, to reset the sails, so to speak. He was like 4 for 4, 7 for 7 going for a while there, but he was doing it on both ends. Oliver Jensen, I thought, really came out and did a nice job against Hudson. Just talk a little bit about some leadership and what you needed out of these guys to get this thing right.
Well, that's something we've been looking for, and we told the kids they may think they're leading, but we need more. We need more verbal leadership, because you get in a big arena at tournament time, it's very difficult for coaches to help. So, they got to take ownership of that, and I thought tonight was a big step in that direction. So we'll build on that. Obviously, this is one game, and we got to turn around on Monday and play, obviously, one of the best teams in the league. So, but this time of the year, that's what you want. That's exciting, and we're looking forward to the challenge, and we just want to try to build some momentum going down the stretch here and get ready for March Madness.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win tonight. Congrats on getting it right. I think whatever you did over the weekend, it looks like they figured something out. So
I appreciate it. Thanks for the coverage.
Yep. And Isaiah here. Isaiah, heck of a game, my man. Obviously, we all know what happened in this gym a couple weeks ago. We know that you didn't play the best basketball in Wilson and Dickinson, but tonight looked like a completely different story. Came out on a mission. Guys had a game plan in mind. Just talk a little bit about what the mindset was coming in here, what practice has been like the last couple games.
Yeah, it was a complete change of mindset. Past few games, our success didn't come from taking quick shots, so I think tonight we really focused on turning the ball 3-4 times, getting those shots late in the shot clock, making the defense really work side to side.
Just talk a little bit about your mindset coming into this game. I think I had you at 21 points. The only 2 shots you missed were from behind the arc. You were like 9 for 11 or something crazy like that. But defensively, you were good. You rebounded the basketball well. Just talk about a little bit what you had to bring tonight to get this victory.
Yeah, offensively, I just want to pick my spots. Don't want to rush anything early on. I want to find my teammates early so I get myself a little open a little bit more. But defensively, I trust these guys so much defensively. One of the best defensive teams I've ever played with. So I think we just got a lot of trust in each other defensively, and I just want to put trust in each other.
Awesome, man. Last question. Garrett Nisley gets inserted in the starting lineup. Obviously, he brings a little bit of a spark from on the arc. 4 for 7 from the 3 he was tonight. Let's talk a little bit about what Garrett brings and maybe some of these other sophomores. You guys are putting, when Gibby is fresh, you guys get some young bucks on this squad. Does it kind of remind you of back in the day when you were playing?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to lead them as much as I can. They got a lot of. I hope they get a lot of confidence from this game. We're going to need them down the stretch. They've been really special for us. Really great minutes off the bench. Now to get in the starting lineup, he helps everyone in every way. So.
Awesome. Congrats on the win. You got a tough road ahead of you before the WDA, but with a game like that, momentum will probably be back on your side. So congrats on the win, buddy.
Thank you.
Back to you, Scott.
All right, Joe, good job. There you have it. Darren Mattern and Isaiah Schaefer. Century wins this tonight by a score of 92-57. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Now, welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium, as this one has gone final 48-35. I'm sorry, that was the score of the girls' game. 92-57. Century wins this one over the Mandan Braves. And for a look at the final individual numbers, here's Joe Kittell. Whoops.
The Mandan Braves scored 57 points. They were led in scoring by Hudson Sheldon's 20. 10 points from Briley Bearstill all in the first half. 8 from Justin Hale. 6 from TJ Brownotter all in the first half. 4 from Wyatt Peel. 4 from Rustin Mendenwall. 3 from Dylan Gerke. And 2 from Strand Wrestler. The Century Patriots, they're led in scoring 21 points tonight from Isaiah Schaefer. Had a really good basketball game tonight. Gibby Kinnebrew was 16, 12 for Garrett Nisley. We had 9 for Oliver Jensen, 7 for Cale Schomer, 4 for Ajur Spears, 3 from Joey Kralik, 4 for Jenner Smoody, and 2 for Xavion Harlstead. So a nice basketball game all around. The 9 guys in the main rotation for Century Patriots tonight all scored. Just a really all-out great effort.
Yeah, well, it was. Patriots. It certainly was an all-around good effort. Well, Joe, we got to give out our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game, brought in part by Jobbers Moving and Storage. They can help you move across town or across the country. Location, the Bismarck, Atlanta, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Well, Joe, I had this one in the hopper.
Yeah!
And we'll see.
Here we go. Cross your fingers.
It showed it was in the hopper. And it was right at the end of the game. There it was, the catch on the buzzer by Gibby Kinnebrew as on our Ryan Family Dealership replay as that ended the first half on the miss by Isaiah Schaefer. And he gets our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game.
And that was a big play too, Scott. I mean,
yeah, it certainly was. That was a 7-point run.
7-0 to go up to 17 at half. They were only up 10. The game was still, within arm's length, and all of a sudden you go to halftime 17. Just an absolute backbreaker.
And now let's give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP. Quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips, and that Sport Clips game MVP is, Joe?
Isaiah Schaefer. I just love how he brought a mentality.
I think it was an overall, just not on the offensive end, but I thought he did a lot of good things on the defensive end as well.
He took 10 shots.
Yeah.
They scored 90 points and he took 10 shots. He just was he was very patient. He took the right ones. He shared the ball. He screened. And defensively, he guarded tough people. He rebounded. He had 2 offensive rebound putbacks. I mean, he just set the tone. He set the leadership. It was a really great leadership game. He's got a bunch of young kids running around him that sometimes things can go a little haywire. The last 2 weeks haven't gone the way everyone thought, and he just settled everybody down tonight and had a really good basketball game.
Yes, he did. Well, it was fun, my friend. As a reminder, coming up on Monday, we'll have a couple big ones for you. Minot will be in town to take on Century. That'll be a boys and girls doubleheader. And then we'll be out in Glen Ullin as Bowman County comes to Glen Ullin to take on the Bearcats, and that'll be a ranked matchup there on the Class B side, as Bowman County has been a tough team to beat. So certainly we look forward to bringing you that. And a reminder, we're going to have all the West Region action for you right here on the PSP Network starting February 29th through the 2nd. Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, BNC National Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Ryan Family Dealership, ServPro, Also, Minot State University, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Prestwich Orthodontics, Mason Kramer Photography, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Shields, Magic Towing, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Jobbers, as well as those other sponsors you see throughout the broadcast. And a big thanks also goes out to Johnny Haugen on the camera, doing a great job as he does each and every week. And those camera guys certainly have been bringing it for us here on the PSP Network. Repeating our final scores here tonight. In the girls' game, Century wins at 48-35, and it was a sweep as the boys win it 92-57. For Joe Kittell, Scott Woodmansee saying so long from Lynette Olson Gymnasium.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.